Okay. You guys can hear me. Yeah, yeah. Did the music fucking stop while I was not here? Of course it did. Of course it did. Yeah, guess who's not even like remotely set up? Me. 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 I was moseying along. I was moseying along, starting to get set up, right? And I realized it was like, well, no, not starting. I was, in the process of set up. Felt like I was at the point where it would have been like 8:48. I look at time, fucking 58. And I'm like, oh, fucking shit. Get my hands on, set up the camera, get my trackers on. I feel like I forgot something, but yeah. Sadly, we're not on a beach day. One day, this outfit will be great, like the beach day outfit. But it is not this day. Ere the sun rises. Did you know that guy died a year ago? I didn't know that. I saw that recently, and I was like, what the fuck? Hi. Okay. Chat is this? This is not my chat. Dang Metroid's stealing our nap time. Almost time. He updated the title, but he hasn't set up the cameras. Fuck you! Fuck you, Trogdor! Oh my god. Only halfway through last one. Tell Vodlin to walk faster. I was sad waking up and seeing he beat Metroid while I slept. Faster, Vodlin. I'm always sleeping when he finishes. Okay. Kitty, hi Kumi. Hi Wrath. Hi Global. Sonovi. Guess he is dead. No, it says Yulind is live at 9. Accessory, put on the ears. Okay. Oh, there we go. Morningland. Hi Techno. Hi Elder. My stream now. This is an amazing walking stream. Yulind has walked away from it. I smile. Also, I got a new adapter. Hell yeah. Hi, honey. Hi, Dory. Now back to work, busy day. I hope work goes fast. Loot Goblin. Hi, Juice. Juice, I had your stream open yesterday. I understand the, not the template, not the genre, the style of streamer you are aiming to be. I'm not saying I disapprove. I opened Juice's stream yesterday and there was a lot going on stream. there was so many windows. Simply don't walk. Create nap stream. No. Nap stream. Hi Joe. Hi Cairo. Hi Global. Question marks. Insecureland. Hi Zooey. Where does Insecureland come from? Why you look so good in this lighting? Fuck you, Trogdor. Hi, I cannot believe you said that at 8:55. He hasn't set up the cameras yet. Yeah, I don't have them set up now. Fuck you. I can't believe this guy. We demand nap stream. My brain is mysterious. It's fucked up, Zoomy. I'm like, not subtly, hey everybody, Juice was streaming yesterday. Go follow him and check him out. It's crazy energy. And Zooey's like, oh, he's insecure. What? Bro, what? Wispy lighting is Yulind's natural habitat? No, it is not. Because I can't walk in Wispy mats. Joke's on you, I already followed Juice. Bow bow. Then that wasn't for you. Not all VN streams were nap streams. I've been doing it wrong. Any time for me to nap. Good night, Smile. Sleep well. Are you mad at me for? Because you're calling me out. It's bullshit. I need to set down a portal. We need to go somewhere. I need to start stretching. Haxie. I thought about saying, oh, we have Haxie here. So I know where we should go. We should go to, like, a world super fitting for Haxie, and then setting down fucking Pumpkin Hill from Sonic.
Why is that fitting for me?
It's not even slightly. That's why you'd be like, what the fuck? Huh? I just love that joke of associating something with somebody that has no business being associated with them. Like, anytime we go to a Wisu map, I'll be like, oh, we have Juice of Sour here with us, so we gotta turn collars off. And Juice is like, I've literally never touched the collars in my life. What are you talking about?
Everybody that does know me would be like, what does Yulind know that I don't know?
We haven't gone here in a while. I like the jumping in this one. It's Kerbo! Portal! You've never said that? I have said it to many people, but maybe not you. Wasn't talking about the walk-in? Okay. I wasn't like, Blameland is on the case again. Holy, that's loud. That can go down to like 50% of what it was. Oh, y'all just let it. Hi, Baldy. Letting you Bun Bun be this cute. Not telling me about it. Oh, my ears turned off. You haven't started stretching yet? No! I was running super late, Octal. Hi, Octal. Toby Rama, diss his ass. Hi, Sleepy. Walk streams are the Yulind migrating from one Wispoo biome to another. Frequent maintained, off to Workland. This is the same guy that says they hate phase-on mines. Oh! Don't be 200 consecutive. You've never said that? Yeah, they always blame random people, it's funny. Ah, great, you're pale again? 3 consecutive, Sag cry. What? What are we crying about? Because you lost your streak. Oh. Default. Flying. No, I've already got the pitch. Might step on you a little bit, I'm sorry. Nope, I didn't step on you. Yeah, right there. While we're doing cameras, we'll set up this one as well. Okay. Oh, you know what? Now that I have a good PC, I should try the Kirby Air Ride map. That might be smooth now. Oh my god. Is that Kirby in the Forgore country? Hi, Yuki. I know it didn't happen to me because I do not speak Tiny. It is the Kerbo Forgotten Lands game. Forgotten World? I forget what it is. But I think it's the most recent Kirby game. It's very good. I watched Koyo play it. How do you float? What do you mean, how do you float? You just, just jump and... that easy. What do you mean, how do you float? The Yuki, the pet the Yuki. That's why you hide your feet when you walk. The Metroid you played yesterday looked just like the one I played on the DS, by the way. High resolution stuff. The one I played, Zooey, was the one from the GomCube 20 years ago. Hi, Wolfie. Fucking horror bots on Blue Twitch. Oh no. Okay. I want to do stuff for Blue Twitch. I don't think I'll get to it today. I think I'll set up for it today. And tomorrow I'll be able to do stuff. But today, I don't think I'll get to it. We'll see maybe. I have time between nap and between Vesperia. And which isn't a lot of time. If I don't get to it then, alright, tomorrow. Wait for the stuff arrive. Well, so there's all that stuff, but I still have stuff that I haven't done stuff with. We've got these. We've got the you know, the rave lights. We've got the collar. There's I'm behind on Blue Twitch stuff. Yeah, checks out. I think it was in grade 6. Let's start stretching. Whoa, is it Yuki and Zooey? Yulind the cat is stealing your ass spotlight. What? Hold on. You think my ass in this outfit compares to that? I never had the spotlight when that's here. Proxy is always presenting. Hi, Proxy. What's really funny, Proxy, is sometimes she likes to tease me, right? Sometimes I'll be like walking, I'll have the camera on me like this, and she'll be like behind the camera, and she'll be doing like the craziest shit, and I'm just like, let's show Haxie real quick, and you can just see the keyboard panic of like all the buttons being pressed to reset her position. It's really funny. Too early to stretch. Keep stalling. No. God, we yapped for 15 minutes before we started stretching. Proxy hug, of course, Proxy. Why is there 3 different VR chat emotes? I don't know. I don't remember uploading it more than once. I think I only uploaded the one version. I guess it's just uploaded under all 3 because those are the common ways people spell it. I've only uploaded it once. We finished Metroid Prime. I'm not gonna lie. When I booted it up yesterday, and it said, completion so far, 54%, I was like, oh, fuck, dude. Because I was thinking that was story progression, right? Technically, that's like everything progression. That's like collected every item, which I definitely didn't get every missile expansion. I think I was missing an energy pack at the end as well. Did you rename it at any point? Nope. Never touched it. I literally hit the upload button on 7TV. How'd it end? It was good. It was good. The boss fights were getting a little at the end. Like, so the very first boss fight. Completion is only towards pickups? Okay. At the end, no, at the beginning, there was a boss fight where you're fighting like a swarm of bugs. And so it'll be like 3 bees. And they're circling around you and you can't really hit them. But then they will stop and they'll make a noise. It's like zzz. And you can hear, you know, is it to the right? Is it to the left? Is it behind you? It's very directional. And so you hear to your right, you look right, there's a bug. You shoot them. And you have like 2-3 seconds before they attack you from when they do that sound. And there's just a lot of like cues. It feels like there's a lot of like, I'm in control of this fight, I gotta do the right things, but I know what to do. When they attack you, if you don't shoot them in time, they dash in a straight line. And it's kind of crazy to be, you know, having them dash it in a straight line at you from all around. Once you get to the point where there's like 10 to 12 bugs, you can't shoot them all before they attack. You can't shoot them in their window. But if you're dodging like in a circular movement, you kind of have like a good hi Jer. You kind of have like a good like this isn't gonna hit me because I'm always moving in a dodging motion for all of them. Kind of. It like I'm looking at this fight and like yeah, it's easy, but it feels like everything works. It feels like everything is good by the player, which I liked. Then I get to, you know, the end fight, the fucking Omega Elite Phazon guy. And he's like, this guy was making me pull my hair out. Because he does the most stressful thing in a boss fight, which is where he goes into a vulnerability phase. You can only hit him in this vulnerability phase. But he's invisible. So you have to turn on the X-ray visor to find him. But your X-ray visor can only see fucking 20 feet in front of you. So you have to run around with the visor on, looking for him. But there's also ads spawning that do a shit ton of damage. So you have to kill them. No, I already did leg lifts. We're at lunges. So you have to kill them. And it's just like, it is a limited vulnerability window with ads that are shredding you, but you also just can't find the guy right away. It was like, dude, I hate this fight. I almost lost it. I almost died to that boss. I beat him with like 17 health, which was like way too close. I'm only halfway through the VOD. Completion is only towards pickups. Yapping, he started flirting with you. Get to stretching. Come here, Haxie. Come here. The Ridley boss was nice. Ridley was great because I was getting drilled by his attacks, but as he was doing them, I was kind of learning how to dodge them. And he doesn't have invulnerability phases. He just takes damage, which is like, oh my god. I hate invulnerability phases. Thank you for just letting me shoot the boss. And then, Yulind likes getting drilled. That's not what I said. Hang on. I mean, it's not wrong, but hang on. And then the Metroid Prime. The Metroid Prime was okay. It felt like I wasn't figuring it out. Shout out for the wrong button. Hi, Scriggles. Anyway, I been one day. Metroid Prime was like, does it take damage? All my stuff is bouncing off. Oh, but sometimes he's flashing red. Oh, it's when the shots hit his eyeballs. It has two beady little eyeballs under the armor. That was like, okay, I guess I need to hit these. Hitting those with charge shots or missiles was like impossible. Asian dude was like, it's a timing thing. I didn't have the patience to figure out the timing thing, so I was just fucking spamming the attack. I was just, you know, pew 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 pew, and whittling her health down like that. But it felt like, you are allergic to missiles, though, Yulind. Dude, I hate using the missiles in that game. I did almost run out on, the second phase of the final boss. I did get to, you know, you have low missiles, and I was like, yay, I'm actually using them for once. Damn, laugh. Why am I doing cami stretch? I'm supposed to be doing toe touches. Facing the wrong way. The thing is, I like have specific angles to be at for each stretch, and that's what I just default to. Not because it's like, I should do it this way. I should do it this way. It's like, it's kind of just, I'm a man of habit. And so I get to this stretch and I'm like, okay, turn at this angle because that's where I have the most consistent tracking. Do it exactly the same every day. Ow. Hi, Divana. Muscle memory. Yeah, gluteus muscle. Ugh, I feel it in the back of my legs for those two. The back of my legs just feel like they're fucking being stretched out, and it's like, owie! Proxy! Proxy! I saw 2 or 3 episodes of Uma Season 2 yesterday. Is this just the sad season? Does it get better? Bro! Hi, Sarahs. We saw the, Yulind sure does have a nice butt. So the exercise is working well. How do I word this? I don't know if Scriggles is talking about VR chat butt or IRL butt. Shut the fuck up. Roxy Pickles anyways. We saw the rivalry race. Good night, Yulind, the pickle banana cheese waffle pancake. Good night, Elder. We watched the who's gonna win? McQueen or oh god, I'm forgetting her name. She seems like the literal main girl of season 2, and I'm forgetting her name. Not gonna spoil anything for that season. What show? Uma Musume, season 2. Hi, Cairo. They talking about both Ka-chow. Teo, yes, Teo. Hi, Ants. Yeah, well, I guess the biggest race, the 3,200 meter. Yeah, that was fucking sad. And then the aftermath of it. Fucking sad. I hate Uma. I love Uma. But I hate, like, literally, I'm watching it with Oko and we're both like, I'm not crying, you're fucking crying. It's so depressing. You should trio? More tissues? Trio, huh? Dude, it's just every race. You should buy more tissues. Dude, it's just every race ends with, alright, let's see who's crying at the end of this one. Mobile typing is cursed. Yeah. Yeah. Ow, ow. For some reason, he keeps running out. What? Hi, Farisu. I miss when Yulind used to start walking before 9:30. Farisu, I was running hella late today. I don't know where all my time went. I don't know what I was doing. I actually do know what I was doing. I was DMing someone. Even though I always say, like, guys, don't message me 20 minutes before stream. It makes me upset. And that's when I, like, stress out over messaging. Obviously, that's stupid. You can message me then. I just usually won't respond to it. Just shoot me in the face. The two people just instantly exposing themselves. One of them was like, well, I responded to both of them, but one of them was like, I need to address this. And so we were talking about something behind the scenes. It's something that I'm concerned about as well, but daydreaming. Well, sorry. Me when I send you a message at 8:44 and expect you to respond and react. Topic switching. Yulind never responds to me. That's not true. At any time. Proxy. Oh god, I feel like we've had this exact conversation where I check my DMs with Proxy. And it was all stuff from like, ha! See? Fuck you. I have the last message in Discord. Not this time, Proxy. I actually responded to you. Did I say hi, Logitech? Hi, Logitech. Hi, Mikilan. I almost missed you. Imagine chatting with people. Okay, so I always try to respond to people. I sometimes miss it. I'm discovering that I'm really, really bad at, like, somebody sends me a thing, and it's, like, right before my nap. And so I get rid of the red message, and I take a nap, and I forget to come back to it afterwards. I'm trying to get better with marking things as unread. I never got a hi, he just said, fuck you. No, that's not true, I said both. I said, fuck you, Trog. I can't believe you called me out like that. Hi, Trogdor, but fuck you. Amazon is trying to get me to buy beef jerky from jerky.com. Do you think it's any good? Message Yulind after nap. What time is your nap, old man? After every walk, I nap. The exclusion is Wednesdays, and days where I have an extra stream like yesterday. But other than that, Scriggles, I take a nap in VR with anybody that's on my friends list that wants to join. No, but so today, it was like 8:58. I'm like, no shoes on yet, no trackers on, no hands on, and I see 8:50. I'm like, oh shit! So we were running, not late. We still went live on time, but I need to address this. I just wanted attention. And here you would think Yulind would be the one to expose himself. Yulind ghosts me regularly. I do not. Yulind, the Warframe Nightwave ends in a couple weeks. Don't forget to power farm 30 ranks to get the sick Warframe Ephemera. Wireframe Ephemera. Farisu, I have never in my life finished a Nightwave. Not once. My DM people, I expect a response in 1 business year. Imagine chatting with people. Shut it. We chat daily. Hi. Anki. Never got a hi. Amazon's trying to get me to buy. Message Yulind after nap. Twitter alludes doesn't count as chatting. With a domain like that, it's got to be good. Okay, that's God's word. I'm gonna start chatting it more often then less alludes. I like that this was supposed to be a threat from Proxy and Haxie's just like, tee-hee, yay! With Cami Stretch, we're at squats. We've been live for 30 minutes? How the fuck? Dude, I don't understand how time goes by this fast when I'm at the stretching part. It literally just, I blink and 30 minutes goes by. Keep stalling? No. We need to get through stuff today. 1, 2, 5. Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah. We need a longer stream. You guys get daily streams. I will say, love chatting with people. Don't know how to talk about things. You bring them something you're passionate about that you really like. You associate them with things that you know they like, and you show that to them. Hi, Makaya. Speaks in anonymous terms. Hey, what the fuck? Don't call me up. I think my friends have a shame cake. Just shoot me in the fucking face, why don't you? Or here's my little secret weapon, Haxie. Send them the most random and bizarre, no context GIF or video possible. And then follow that up with, consider this a threat. And when they put question marks, go, oh, sorry, that was for the wrong person. Hey, how are you doing? That is something that's like, I haven't talked to this person in 6 months. How do I start the conversation with them? I don't know how to start this. Puts a gif of like a cat with toes tied to its back, and it's like spinning infinitely. Consider this a threat. What? Those are just so confused, just like, what do you mean? We need a longer stream. I love chatting. Speaks anonymous. Yeah, this is the only time we can talk to you since you ghost everyone DMs afterwards. Trogdor, I was literally like, the first thing I did this morning was message you. I saw your DM and I was like, I got back to you. We appreciate it, but don't forget to take your time. That's too much top energy. All fun until they respond with promise. When chat redeemed to make you do things like a normal person? Fucking never. They won't be expecting Sniffer Abby. Brain says everyone is busy, so messaging first be hard. That's just looking at messages. Oops, not a website, my bad. The thing about that, Haxie, is that when talking, that applies, right? When calling someone on Discord. But, like, written stuff doesn't go anywhere. If you message somebody, they could get to it then. They could get to it in an hour. They could get to it in 2 weeks, right? I don't know how people do this, but I have DM'd people, and then, like, 2 weeks later they respond, and I'm like, what? Oh, shit, yeah, I guess I did ask you that 2 weeks ago, huh? Written stuff, there's no factor of, like, they're too busy for it. Because it's just, it's written. It's there when they get to it. Yulind, have you read any good manga lately? I briefly skimmed one. There was a guy that was isekai'd, and he joins like he becomes a mage and joins the Adventurers Guild, and 2 frontline girls recruit him to their party. They're like, you know, a warrior and a paladin or something, and they're like, wow, we make such a good combo since you're a backliner. We should celebrate more. You don't do quests that often because you have trouble finding groups. You were perfect for us. Become a permanent member of our party. Anyway, where have you been staying? Oh, the local inn? That's no good. Come stay with our room. And then they just fucking destroy him in bed. And they're like, what? Of course, you didn't know? A person's mana is tied to their sexual libido, so you can come for hours. And, like, I'm sitting here like, okay, so why do these fucking thirsty-ass warriors who have 0 mana, why are they so hungry? It was definitely like a 2 beefcake muscle mommy scenario. That reminds me of that one manga, TS Sorceress. We've done, I don't remember if it's 3 or 4, so we're gonna say 3. Manga or dojo, never mind. I do that a bunch. But by then I have talked to myself enough about it that I'm done talking about it. Well, that's only if they get back to you slowly, right? Hi, Yasu. I think that's a hentai. Oh, it is. It just, yes, it is. I read that recently. I feel like there was another one I saw somewhat recently. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was reading this one about chemistry class. Some furry shit for real, kinda hot though. I saw one about this femboy that keeps ordering stuff. It might have been one that you sent me, Freezy, but he keeps ordering stuff, and he keeps answering the door to the delivery driver while dressed up in the stuff. MC is a cute blonde femboy. Furries be kinda hot. Furries don't do anything for me, but I don't find them, like, I don't find it as a negative, right? There are things that start becoming negative. Like, if I see a furry that has, like, the multiple tits thing, like the 8 tits, I'm like, alright, you lost me. We're far over the line with this one. The snoot, I don't really care about the snoot. Doesn't do anything for me, but I'm not like, oh, we've gone too far. Anatomically correct furries, Monka. If it's just like the fur, sure. If they got the weird leg shape thing, yeah, sure. Bowling cat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi, ants. Almost fired a nuke at my party. This is for you to hang out with a VR set. Named like Red Rising. They make it look real good. Hell yeah. I'd send you a pic of what I'm reading. You might be interested. Sure. I'll look at it after, but 1, 2, 3, 4. I was looking through Yuki's pictures of it this morning, ants. I see what you mean when you're like, as soon as I left, it went a little crazy. I see exactly what happened. Some furry joined early on, and I said, you gotta change. Unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 5. Fast counting. I swear, Trogdor, I'm gonna fucking strangle you. Imagine making someone change for free, Abby. It's just like their thing, man. I don't want to get into a big debate over this. Here's my birthday party. I can see it being the thing that's like not that big a deal. It's not up for debate, don't worry. I can see it being like not that big a deal. The problem is when one person does a thing, that kind of encourages other people to all do it and maybe go further. So it's kind of like, I want this vibe for my party. I don't want it going this way, and we're going to keep it at this way. It's like, think of the fence at the Grand Canyon. You stand up right up to the cliff of the Grand Canyon. It's dangerous, and you could fall in and die. The fence is not right at the edge. The fence is like 10 feet away. Is it really that bad? More dangerous to be standing 9 feet away from the edge? No. But if everybody stands 9 feet away from the edge, some people start standing closer. And so, it's like, we want to keep it here, we don't want to go over here. Why do you hate me today? Because you're doing the guilt trippy thing. I don't hate you, Trogdor. I could never hate you. But you're doing the thing where I'm like, I do this, and you go calling me out. I'm like, I'm not. I don't really like calling out the fast counting thing. The importance is like the squat, right? If it's 4.5 seconds, is that really gonna be the end of the world? I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, I feel like I'm being looked at too critically. Who was it? Icy Fire. Stop being flustered. I had to ask Icy Fire to stop doing something. And he's like, I thought I was being helpful. And I was like, no, it's stressing me out. Yeah, you get it, Yulind? I can't imagine ants being the type of person that's like, I hate all furries. I don't want to see a single one of them. It's more like my birthday party. I want to have it be this vibe and aesthetic. And I don't want people to follow your suit. Even though, like, what you are doing is fine. That weirdo that follows you is not going to be fine. That's what I imagine it. People telling me to just let people have fun. Yulind, when I show up in my furry Abby that has cat ears, cat tail, but is otherwise a normal human, how does that make you feel? Well, it's not even a furry avatar. Better not be any people showing up to my VR party without a latex cat suit on. I mean, Furry-Sue. That's your birthday party, right? So, like, if you have set the ground rules of we're all in fucking latex, don't kink shame people. Ants and kink shaming is my kink. God, that would be so based. Kink shaming is... I really like the phrase, tolerate everyone except the intolerant. And I feel like that applies a little bit to kink shaming. However, you know, obviously kink shaming can be done appropriately, right? If you're just like kink shaming everyone and everything for whatever, But if it's like okay to kink shame someone and they're like, yeah, I enjoy this, I feel like it's more appropriate there. And then, on your terms, obviously. 40 minutes. Shut up. In latex when? It's on the throne. There's 2 latex outfits there. Hill hasn't started. Yeah, it was a beach party, so I wanted everyone in swimsuits. I will join your world today and not be too shy to talk. I believe in myself. That's crazy for Risu. There's things that I just don't understand in the world, right? And this girl that's like, oh, I'll join your world in VR chat today and I'll try really hard to not be too shy to talk. Meanwhile, last night, her ass is on Chatterbait, fucking shooting ropes, but too shy to talk. I will 100% expose you there, Frizu. You fucker. For anybody who doesn't know, Frizu does adult content. Mwah. Oh, I'll join your world today and not be too shy to talk. I believe in myself. Shut the fuck up. Motherfuckers will jerk off on stream, but can't ask for to-go box SMH. Holy shit, Ants, that's literally her. That's literally her, like, sitting in the passenger seat while Oni or Eto fucking orders food. Oh god, I'm gonna die choking. She asked for no pickles. God. One, 2, 3. I'm sorry if I'm being too mean, Frisu. I love you. Mwah. I'm going to, I'm gonna make the route for Ghostlands today. That's probably what I'm gonna do after Vesperia. Nice. We're at planking. Oh god, it's... How the fuck has it been an hour already? Okay, big task list today. I want to get through so I can do my side projects. Lurking listening today? Okay. Work goes fast. $10, then we'll do 3 minutes of planking. 45 start, 40... My rose might be broken because I haven't gotten in VRC in like months. It does happen sometimes. 45 start. 45. Okay. Alright. My first avatar fursuit. Not one that I uploaded, but one that I used a lot of public. It cannot get its head off the ground now. It is stuck in this weird, like, crab mutation. Because its head literally cannot leave the ground. You gotta tell me if it's stream okay when I load in. The first thing coming to mind is, if you have to ask. 30 seconds down. I'll let you know. How bad can it be? I don't go in VR chat streams. It's such a weird area with VR chat streams, because, like, they had well-defined rules. Sort of. Then they just didn't apply to VR chat. And then they did, and now they don't. It's so weird. They used to specifically say no underboob. And now they specifically say underboob is fine in VR chat. What? you've joined. I can't really look up at you. Instructions unclear. Dick stuck in fan. I can kind of see it. Let me finish this first. Underboob is more than fine as preferred. Yeah, but it used to be like bannable. It used to specifically say no underboob. Well, it does still. Just it also says it doesn't apply to dear chat. What did I come into? Hi, Denny's grandson. Oh yeah. Does still say it. Entire policy. Remember that day Twitch allowed art nudity for 12 hours and everyone just had topless models? Awesome. 40 more seconds. I need to now. So if it's fine, why do you never let Oku on stream? Because Oku shows more than Underbooba. Does Twitch know its own rules, really? I feel like they have a wheel, they randomly spin it, find out what to add or remove. Sometimes it fucking feels like that, Scriggles. 20 seconds. Honestly, it feels like that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I had a friend get banned for showing a slideshow of nude commissions while playing CS. It was art. It clearly didn't work like they thought. So yes, your friend should have gotten banned for that. Hopefully just a temporary ban. But that was very much against the rules. The intended use of the tag was you're working on art, you're making art. So like, you can show the design process. And this was just like, a lot of people were just literally showing nudity. It wasn't supposed to be like, just be topless on stream. It was supposed to be like, you know, you can show more of the art process now. Yamcha pose? Okay. Alright. Where am I in my room? We're here. That is too little in the back. It looks great. It looks fantastic. Does it? You put colliders on the tail and not your butt? Really?
I'm a cat.
Oh my god. We're turning you down. What mic is that? A fucking Xbox mic? Actually, I think I do remember Farisu having a cringe mic. Oh yeah, is my mic fixed? It's just on 500. Yeah, turn it down. Please. It sounded like it was on 500%. I'm back. Did he fall off? Yeah, turn on noise suppression too. It wasn't supposed to be crazy shit. Oh, he's doing his fetal position. Oh yeah, I understand. Just went a bit crazy. It wasn't supposed to be crazy shit. Yeah, I'm Chopos. I'm back. Did he fall off? I feel like being outside of the art category was a clear indication they were fucking up. Show the model. Feeling mega cutie. Thank you. Damn it, holy mic. Oh yeah, my mic is fixed. Here. You wanna see the model? Behavior. This one. There's the model. Not too bad, right? That's within the rules. By the front. In the back, it is just fucking floss, and so it's like, yeah, a little too little. Super cute. Pro use noise suppression. Oh yeah, my mic is fixed. Holy mic, it's just 500% or whatever. Leave it alone. They're in a warehouse. Yulind, when someone has a hard time talking and you immediately complain about their mic, you're right. I shouldn't have done that. I thought about it instantly. But so here's the thing, Octal. Their mic had been broken. Their mic had been like, it was literally like somebody had like tried to recommit the murder scenes from like murder mystery movies where like you hold somebody's head under the sink. It's like somebody did that, but to their mic. And it's like still alive, barely, but it's fucked. I mean, you have a broken mic. Name a more iconic duo. And so to get it to... No, that actually sounded great. Though a little quiet, but that's on me. Don't change anything yet. Alright, say something.
Wow.
That's perfect. That sounds perfect. I work in a chainsaw shop, and that still scared me. And on Nice Fresh, more like 5 million. Holy, not bad, super cute. You wear floss every beach day? Yes, but I wear that under shorts. I think Twitch has a problem with, like, just straight floss. I need to change my trackers. You guys wait here. You say that, but check the category. They allow VR chat to get ridiculous? Here's the thing, though. What they'll do is they'll, like, take a list of all the streams that are breaking the rules, and then do a, like, blanket ban all at once. Game companies and, like, Twitch have this mentality of, if we ban somebody outright, all the offenders will know exactly how far they can push it, and they'll stay just within the confines based on that person who got banned. And so what they will do instead, is they will take like a list of all the offenders and ban them all at once. This is kind of a mentality for bots, but it feels like Twitch does this with Twitch streams as well. I don't get why, but like you'll see it happen where they'll just allow all the nudity, not all the nudity, but all the degeneracy and whatnot for months. And then they will ban like hundreds of people for 24 hours. And it's like, why didn't you just address this each time it came up? It's weird. I don't like it. So, where can I find the other content asking for a friend? I cannot, there's too much ass. Okay, just because there is a line doesn't mean you want to test that. At one point, they had to do not ban list. They had a do not ban list? Yeah. I've heard a partner streamer would report someone, and it'll cause Twitch staff to sit in their streams to see for themselves and then ban. DM me for Twitter or message Yulind. If you DM me, Trogdor, I will get it to you after stream. Tracker's fixed. I guess we're just good to start. 55. We're making good time. We didn't even stall for an hour today. That's like crazy good time, right? Need to do that. We're walking through a video I actually really like. It was like a week or two ago we landed on this video. And I was like, what the fuck? We never get to walk to this one. Well, we get to walk to it. Yulind, I DM'd you. Please respond ASAP. It's very important. You shouldn't be proud of not stalling for an hour. Oh my. I need to figure something out with my track straps. This one just... Fuck it. Like, I just feel it go loose. I just feel the Velcro just... And it's like, ugh, man. Turning that off. And we're walking. He's just going to ghost the DM. I never ghost the DM. Side note. We're getting like 7 fucking throne deliveries today. And the Femboy Hooters shirt showed up yesterday. I thought that was gonna be like May 20th, but it actually showed up yesterday. So I got that. It's Well, it fits me. It's immediately I tried it on, and it was like, this is a white shirt. I want to see it wet. That was my first thought. I think I need a new waist strap. It's starting to fray. See, the waist strap is the one thing I trust the most because that's a buckle. It's the foot straps that are Velcro, and the Velcro is just fucking dying. High tech. We went over this after nap, after walk. Go wash your car with it on for content. Oh god. No, I'm planning to wear it with other things. We finished Metroid Prime yesterday. I'll try to get those VODs up to YouTube soon. I say that and I'm lying through my teeth because I haven't even finished getting the Spirit Tracks VODs up. I have them all. I didn't lose them. I just need to upload them. I just tighten mine as hard as I can. I think it's starting to rip. Oh, Any Metroid primers. All these false promises. I don't have enough time. I need a clone that just does all my work for me. Yuli, tell them to turn on their noise suppression. They haven't even said anything. Oh? Are you just like 10 minutes behind? Then you have a little bit of background noise when you talk. Is yours on? Yes, mine is on. But the treadmill is loud as fuck. They're hearing your treadmill. Alright, I'm going to bed. Good night, Trogdor. Cairo, have you not heard the treadmill before this? Good night, Trogdor. Sleep well. Mwah. It's not normally that loud? Hasn't been here in weeks or something. I feel like it's not even as loud as usual, actually, Cairo. Did John Unobservant not notice it? No way. I'm gonna be honest, Cairo. I think this is the thing you not seeing. And now that you're just noticing it, you can't unnotice it. You're like, whoa, that's fucking loud. And it's always been that loud. I mean, it is, Cairo. What the fuck? Cairo, it's really, like, not that loud compared to usual. Captain Oblivious reporting for duty. Yeah, it's an issue with the treadmill, Cairo. And admittedly, the solution is buying not a used treadmill, but a new treadmill. Which I will probably use this one until it wears out. And then I will probably use the 2000 until that one wears out. Or at least starts having problems. And then I will buy a new one. I just don't want to buy a new one right after buying a PC and potentially a headset. And from the better late than never department, we got Cairo. What's wrong with the current one? It's really old Scriggles. And so, it actually draws a lot of power for we don't know why. It has flipped... It has flipped a GFI switch a few times. I think my hip is drifting. Oh yeah, it is. It has flipped a GFI switch a few times. We've got it on its own circuit right now. So that's... Neck strap just unvelcroed. It's just sounding very grindy. We have re-lubed it recently. It just, it's just old. It's a Nordic Track C2300. I don't even know what year they made those. More than a few. It's, for my use, Scriggles. My parents bought it from a friend. That friend bought it from a friend. We have no idea how many people had this treadmill before that. But I'm like, at the minimum, the 4th person to use it. And, you know, I've put a lot of wear and tear on it. Oh my god. That tracker immediately became undone. Sounds better than it did. Problem half solved? Look! I took one step and it immediately... What do I do about this? It's like not staying at all.
You don't need an excuse to get close to him.
Am I getting close to you?
Yeah.
Please stay. Please stay fastened. I fucking hard squeezed it with the Velcro on itself, so. Yeah, remember to reapply lube frequently. That motherfucker probably haunted. Sounds better than it did. Yulind rides his toys hard. Sounded like it was about to fall apart at any moment. You basically need to either reapply new Velcro or strap it down another way. I have one thing I can try. I haven't tried cleaning the Velcro with like a toothbrush, but I don't think that's gonna help much, because that's when there's like a lot of little loose hairs in the Velcro part, not the cloth part, and I think it's the cloth part that's the problem. I use Velcro straps to fix mine. I think I need new Velcro. Now your Velcro teeth get short too? Well, when I look at the Velcro teeth, it looks fine. It looks like new, because it is fucking new. These straps are 4 months old. It's just not sticking. Can you readjust yours between feet and ankles, which wears it fast? Yeah. Are they Velcro or generic hook and loop closure? True Velcro never gets fucked up. It's the Velcro part of it, I don't think is bad. I think the cloth part that it grips onto is just completely pulled out. I don't think it has a lot of like loose cloth hairs to grab onto. It is the soft part of the Velcro that is bad, I think. But yes, because I constantly adjust them between ankles and feet, I wear them out real fast. Isn't teeth the flat side, not the furry side? Yes, I would imagine, well, I would hope so. There's the really like soft side that it grips to, and there's the hard side that like if you pinched it with your finger, you'd hurt your finger and be like, ow, this fucking hurt. Because you're stabbing your finger with Velcro teeth. What I'd really like is trackers that I don't have to, like, I don't want to use Velcro. I'd love it if it was a buckle, just like with the waist. But I know I can see why they don't use a buckle. The buckle makes a lot of sense for the waist, because your waist is so big that like the buckle isn't going to... How do I word this? You can't use a buckle on the ankles, because if somebody's ankles are like 5 inches around and someone else's ankles are like 10 inches around, That's too much variance to have a buckle with. Put trackers on your throne and then just perma-attach the old ones to your shoes? Is the ankle strap sold out right now?
Yulind.
What are you saying sorry for? What have you
The World
done?
of Warcraft maintenance is over.
So just play both.
I can't play both. No,
What?
no.
Why not?
I've got a 1070 Ti.
My computer's old.
Yeah, so you're running World of Warcraft on low settings. Leave yourself here and tab out and open WoW. Have you even tried?
No.
Try.
Okay.
I should put trackers on throne. I should. And then that will be nice, because then I could apply... I could have these trackers... Well... I don't want to have these... No, it would work. It'd be fine. Just have a small buckle. I don't know if you could have a small buckle. I need a drink. You can just rubber band Vive trackers to shoes. Get the VR Crocs already? Oh god, we are not walking in VR Crocs. What I would do is I would put a I would cut a hole in the tongue of my shoes, and I would well, that sounds like it's gonna fuck up my foot, actually. I've seen someone get a really, like, flat-headed screw going through their shoes that they go into their trackers. But I'm thinking about walking with that, I'm like, that just sounds like a fucking hole in the top of my foot. I know what you're saying, but it would wobble. Good morning, oomfies. And dig your foot in. I don't think it would wobble that much. Because you get a really short screw, and if you really needed to, fucking shave it down yourself. So it's like, it's very... It doesn't have a lot of room, and the screw head is very flat. The issue is that you've got a metal plate on the top of your foot, which sounds fucking atrocious. You need a plate Vive trackers wobble a lot with actual motion. I surgically implanted 3.0s in my feet. Good lord. Before doing that, Ellie, you got the Easy Flow elbow surgery, right? Only 14 people in the world have this Easy Flow elbow surgery. That's the first thing I'm thinking of with, implanted 3.0s. I got ball joints, I did not. Laud, my WoW is running at 25 FPS. My PC is dying. Alright, get out of here. Thank you for stopping by.
Goodbye, sir.
Bye, bitch! I love you. Also, hi, Ant. Yeah, so I got big washers on either side. My PC is so dead, dude. My PC is running better than ever. Because I just got a new one. Never seen that before. Can you donate me your old GPU? Possibly. I'm not sure what to do with it right now, but I'll think about it. Only 2 people in the world got that surgery. One of them happens to be named Bruce Willis. That's it. That's it. Octomage knows the reference better than I do. I saw Aqua Teen Hunger Force a lot. It was always like, I'm waiting for the anime. I have to sit through Aqua Teen Hunger Force to get to my Inuyasha. That's all the time I saw it with. True. I appreciate it a lot now. Back as a kid, I did not really care for it. Oh, I could roast you so bad right now. I only have a few Aqua Teen Hunger Force references locked and loaded, and I drank the rest away. There's so many shows from Adult Swim that, like, I just didn't get back then. I just didn't understand how great they were. And I think back to some of the stuff I remember from them, and I'm like, holy shit, that show was so based. But, like, I didn't have that understanding back then. So, like, Tim and Eric, the nice way of saying it is, Tim and Eric, I hated as a kid. I hated that show because they did gross stuff now and then. I remember one episode where they zoomed in on Eric's lips and they were like, they looked like Pharaoh fluid. And I was like, oh, it's so gross. I hate this show. The nice way of saying it is, those shows were very formative for humor. I don't know if this is quite in line with it. Fog, I got best in slot from Vault. Good job. I think I have a good sense of humor, and I think I'm very funny. But I think I'm stupid and have a slow wit. I don't think I'm quick on stuff at all. So, like, I had a lot of great moments in, like, the past 5 years where I'd be on someone's stream and I'd hit them with a joke or something that, like, just the room was fucking rolling over laughing. They'd clip it and it'd be like their best clip. But that was something that was like, I had prep time for it. It was like not in the moment, and it was like I could see the stars aligning and I could set up for it. And then there would be moments where they'd be like, oh, Yulind's really funny. Yulind, do something funny. And I'm just like, deer in the headlights, the most unfunny motherfucker. And it's just like, yeah, you can't do that to me. That's not gonna work. I remember a buddy owned a copy of the show, so we'd watch it. I'm so glad Unholy Second Best in Slot Trinket is from Dell's Dispatch. Using them as an anime waiting room is like ruining your gacha account. Oh god. Real recognize real. We did not get a nap the last 2 days. We have beat Metroid Prime. I'm fucking napping today. You could not take that from my cold, dead hands. I hate not napping 2 days in a row. And then we're not napping tomorrow. But I get one today. And then I don't have to worry about a 50 stream for another 90 days. 90? 40 days. I put it in terms of 100. Also, I did a little bit of Monster Hunter World this morning and last night. Pyro's fucking right about Jin Jihad. People are fucking stupid on Jin Jihad. I tried answering an SOS flare to like 3 different Jin Jihads, and each of them failed. I did not kill him last night. I told you. Dude, I thought it was because you were trying to do it week 1. I thought it was like the game launched and nobody knows how to do it, so like you're going in too soon. But like, give it a month or two and people will know. Just solo it. SOS is cope. I can solo it. SOS is just comfy. SOS is like, oh, the boss isn't looking at me 75% of the time, so I can do bigger combos. I can solo it. I just don't want to. But yeah. These people were dying not even to the big bomb. People were like, you know, the big bomb where he's in the center and he blasts the room and you have to get behind the rocks. I didn't even see that half the time. Hi, Sammy. Get stepped on, chat. Skill issue. SOS doesn't work. Comfy and quicker usually. The quickest will technically be solo with an absolute, like, disgustingly sweaty meta set. And then it would be SOS, and then it would be solo with a casual set. But, like, I bet there's people that have killed Jindahad in, like, 7 minutes. And you're not going to get that with an SOS. I think Tempered Jin is 8 to 9 solo right now. Yeah, if I were to do Tempered Jin solo, I would expect 30 minutes. I said I was starting to learn, I was starting to learn, normal ammo, right? I feel like I should stop trying to learn normal ammo. It's fun, it's fine. Maybe it'll be better when I get the Zoshia gun lance. But like, okay. When I do a shotgun burst, each hit does like 40 damage. There's the slam down for like 70, and then 6 40s. Meanwhile, and that leaves me somewhat open. Meanwhile, with wide, when I'm just pot shelling, it's 80, 80, 80, reload. 80, 80, 80, reload. And it's just so much safer. And the shelling damage is double. We finished grinding the event out last night. Just got a few more raid out to do. Hell yeah. I don't know how many more raid dows I have. I know I have, like, technically all the armor I need. I would like to make the latent power charm, but I technically need to do some Quematress for it. I need the second level, which requires Quematress. I did create a set using the Raidao, the tempered Raidao, or the arch tempered Raidao set. It's pretty good for Gunlance. I just hate latent power so much, Lamau. My face is at limit for having it press on my stitches. Desktop time? Okay. Wait, hold on. You were in VR and you have stitches on your face? Axie, you're banned from VR. No VR until no pain. Please. No, Latin Power is fucking goated for Gunlance though, Ants. Because the attack power increase works for shelling. But also when you block and take chip damage, that reduces the activation time. So for somebody who likes blocking a lot like I do, the Latin Power set is like kind of fucking goated. It has a pretty high uptime. I also found out Burst is fucking crazy strong for Gunlance. Because one shotgun burst just activates it. I'd rather just go full uptime things. I don't disagree with that. Burst, Wex, etc. I don't disagree with that, but the alternative is Gore Magala. And, I don't know. I normally don't have a problem activating Gore Magala. I just wanted to switch, I think. Latin Power is a 2-minute cooldown? Yes. But I lower it by blocking. Use Coalescence and Antivirus, yeah? No, Gormagal is good. It might even be better. I'd have to look at the attack power gains. The Latin Power has a 2-minute cooldown, but I'm constantly reducing that with blocking. And if it works anything like statuses, this I have no idea on. I haven't looked into this yet. But if it works like statuses, you're lowering that cooldown even when you have it up already. So with statuses, like if you poison an enemy for 20 seconds, in the past games, any poison status procs you apply don't count until the poison falls off, and then it does. In Wilds, all of your status procs work while they're poisoned. So if you poison them in 15 seconds and they had a 20-second poison, you just refresh the buff and set it to 20 seconds. So it would go for 15 seconds and it would refresh for another 20 seconds. So it's possible to like permanently poison things in this game. Extremely unlikely. You're only gonna do that to like Hirabami, and there's like only one other monster that's 3-star weakness to poison. I forget which one it is, but it's something that's like, who the fuck cares? I was saying last night that Foray is really strong. Also super annoying to build 5 points of. Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to do a poison set. I built a full I built a full Foray set, as well as a few of the Rathian weapons, because those are the ones that increase poison duration. It feels good. 3-star deco only gets you 1 point. Oh god. The problem with poison in this game, well, it's so good application-wise. There's only 2 monsters that are 3-star weakness to poison. I hate it. Because I love dot gameplay. I really like just poisoning everything and spreading it. I liked healing with Stukov and Hots. I've done very well with an Affliction Warlock in WoW. There was a season of Diablo where I played Jade Harvester and had poisons on everything. The spreading disease gameplay, very fun to me. Yeah, that's my go-to build. For Stukov or for Diablo 3? So my Void Knight does? In game silly? Gotcha. In general? Gotcha. I actually found a unique that does something for the Void Rot. Void Knight. You also enjoy spreading disease IRL as well? Wow, Octal! First off, nuh-uh. I would practice safe sex. Don't say that. I know it sounded just like, what the fuck? I can't enjoy it, Octal, if I if I haven't had sex IRL. Oh god. Whatever. They are in my mouth, running up to where headset unfortunately sits. Last while, if I take breaks holding it off face. Yeah, just stay out of VR, Haxie. Just like don't for a while. I know it sucks, but like, that sounds so painful. Gameplay. I am begging you, degens, to go outside. It's scary outside. Hop on Galactic Conquest, Yulind. Trying to enjoy the best Star Wars multiplayer other than Battlefront 2. Frisu, did you ever play Star Wars Galaxies? Call me Shinzo Abe. I'm telling you, so-called degenerates actually have sex. Were you a fan of that one? I have one friend that never shuts up about it. They love it so much. And I'm like, my Star Wars MO is Star Wars The Old Republic, and they're like, you are a lesser human being, you didn't play Galaxies. I'm like, damn, okay. I consider Galaxies the best MMO ever made? Really? Kizzy still plays Galaxies? I see Kizzy around all the time, but I have yet to, like, have a conversation with them. It's more like, I'm standing in a circle, they join the circle, and I go, hi, and they wave back. And so far, that's like, I just haven't interacted with them much. Is Yulind a bottom human being? Wait! No! You guys know my favorite MMO. Fucking WildStar. I really hope the good old games can buy the rights to it. That'd be so fucking awesome. Then I can make walking videos there. In games, I like dot builds. I like pet builds. What are some other builds I like? I like fucking machine gun builds. I really like builds where I have crazy fast attack speed, and it's either like a gun I'm shooting or just attacks. But like on hit stuff that's like you just go so fast, I do really like that. Hi, Nondary. I'm so happy Classic MS got announced. It's going to be my main game. Rip me playing WoW. Maple Story? I feel like I don't have a main game right now. I'm subbed to WoW to make walking videos. But like, I'm not raiding there. I'm not like, there's no game that I'm logging in daily to like, oh, I gotta make sure I get my stuff done for the day. I'm getting a little close to that with Wilds, but even still, it's like I'm doing that like 2 days a week. Good morning, cuties. I'm like between WoW, Dragon Fable, Warframe is dead ATM. I feel like I'm trying to think of all the games I've done on hit stuff with. I did that in Baldur's Gate. I do it a lot in League of Legends. I was actually watching Mizuki play League yesterday. And he was playing ARAM. And he got Lulu. And he's like, I'm going AD Lulu. And I was like, AD or on hit Lulu? And he was like, on hit Lulu, how does that work? And I'm like, what do you mean, how does that work? Your passive shoots attacks when you do. So you get on hit items. What do you mean? Bro, whenever I see a Ret Paladin and using the Ashbringer just disgusts me. Is this normal? Yes. You want every single Paladin out there to be using Ashbringer? Ugh. When I play any game Frisu, I hate being the chosen one. I like it when I'm just a rank and file soldier. I like it when I'm some adventure that showed up, and the quest giver's like, another adventure? Yeah, whatever. If you've got a death wish, go try and do this quest. I hate it. I want the Ashbringer on my death knight. So Yulind is a bottom? This doesn't make me a bottom. I just want to be the chosen one. I hate it when a game is like, oh, chosen one. You've been prophesized to help us. Go do this quest to open the gate. Our town has been holding this prophecy for 1,000 years. And it's like, your town was too stupid to figure out a little, like, block puzzle? Really? Warlords of Draenor on, I started really not liking the story and vibe of WoW, because it was just, you're constantly the champion. Bro wants praise, but doesn't see himself as special. Pick a struggle. Hang on. This is just games. I want praise. I want to be special. But in the game, it's your life, be the chosen one. When I'm playing a game, I'm not interested in the chosen one character. I'm interested in, like almost a slice of life version of a story. I don't see myself as the character I'm playing usually. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'll make a character that looks like me. So like in Wilds, I tried to make a character that looks like me. I fucking failed. I don't know how to do facial edits. And my character's fucking face looks like Steven Tyler. I hate it. I hate seeing people on Reddit that are like, hi Zvi. I hate seeing people on Reddit that are like, yo, I fucking cooked with this face. And it looks so good. It just looks like, they're playing a different character creator. And then I go mess with a character creator and I'm like, I literally don't even know what's good and what isn't here. I don't know what I'm doing with these sliders. It's like, that looks bad, and this looks bad. Same regarding the WoW going single player, chosen hero quest-wise. I liked it in Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King, where you're just some adventure. You just, like, show up, right? And I get it, right? Your character has canonically killed things like Onyxia, Illidan, the Lich King. It'd be a little stupid for you to do all these things, and you show up in the 7th expansion and they're like, adventure? Your kind is a dime a dozen. Who the fuck cares about you? Puh, right? And it's like, motherfucker, I killed the Lich King. I understand that logic. I just like, it's not my preferred style. Hi, Senril. Senril, we finished Metroid Prime. You were there. You've played Metroid Prime, right? I feel like that's very much a you game. Wow. I saw it was in voice chat lurking. No, when I make transmogs and stuff for my characters in WoW, I'll try to make like general themes. So like I have a demon hunter transmog that I make on almost every character. I use the yellow the green sarong from the trading post. I use the monk bead, so it's like the bandages over the chest with the green beads. And then it'll find some very like combat leather looking gloves, barefoot, and then the closest thing I can to warglaives. But typically very demon looking weapons, spell energy looking weapons. And then a blindfold if I can. The blindfold is easy with leather wearers, which is mostly what I play. But on plate wearers, I don't think I can do it. It kinda is, but it does show its age when I played it first time a few months ago. To be fair, your character has done that with 40 other people. Even then, you can play it as the character is part of the assault, but not necessarily part of the team that finally got through to their final raid boss. Yeah. And what do you think about people using the corrupted Ashbringer when only 44 dropped? For the Burning Crusade. Is that a Buzz Lightyear meme? Or the Mage Tower version? I think it's very much a Buzz Lightyear meme. I literally think people running around with Ashbringer are Buzz Lightyear, now that you've pointed out. Where they're like, I'm the greatest star pilot of this galaxy. You won't find another like me. And then you just see the rows and rows and aisles of wrapped up Buzz Lightyear toys. 100%. Literally, every paladin using Ashbringer, some like crazy looking weapon, in my eyes, not just every paladin, every player that is like glowing and just radiating main character energy, I just hear the guy from Captain Grimm. I pull out my demon obliterator 5 million. Right? Like, and it's fine. It's fine to just, you know, want cool armor, want to be the chosen one. The story writes you as the, you know, fucking chosen one. But I'm silently judging it, even though I know it's wrong. Even though I'm sitting there like, hey, let people play the game in their way. I look at some of these people and I'm like, you literally just threw on the shiniest pieces of gear, didn't you? Hi, Dino Zoomies. Good morning, Yulind. I hope you had fun on your beach adventure. I did. They just don't know they are clones. This was Amarang. I like this zone. What if I use T3 and Zinrock Destroyer of Worlds with a Tabard of Frost? A chess piece from the Void Elf Heritage? Am I a Buzz Lightyear meme? No. Those are all cool pieces of gear. They're also very difficult to get. Those are fine. If I remember correctly, this video is like crazy loud, and then it gets quiet, and I have to turn it to max. This might be too loud, actually. Hello, hello. Vibes music? Nap done? Hell yeah. This zone as a whole kind of sucks. Dino Zoomies? Like, I don't think it's a particularly good zone. However, I do like the music here. I like the fucking... What music is that? The fucking, like... Is that fucking coconuts? It's great for making gold? This zone's good for making gold. Is it the Blood Elf Bandit mask? What zone is this? It's been years since I played WoW. This is Azure Mist Isle. This is where, when you make a Draenei character and you don't choose Exile's Reach, you start literally at the building we were at a minute ago. Yes, you can sell Blood Elf Bandit mask. I sell one a month. Free 1/4 of a token. Really? I stopped playing around Mists of Pandaria. Oh, I went Blood Elf. If you ever made a Draenei, this is like their trial of Valley of Trials. This is like the level 1 to 5 quests in this room I'm walking through. Azure Mist Isle, I don't want to say it's bad. It's pretty. Lore-wise, what the fuck is going on with this zone? Why are there blood elves here? Literally, why are there blood elves in this zone? There just should not be blood elves here. Aesthetically, it's okay. Blood Mist style explains that? Yeah, it's still a stupid reason. It explains it, sure. It's still a stupid reason. It has a Valley of Trials. It has a Durotar and a Ghost Lance. It's one of those things, Frisu, that's like... Yeah, so you're going through this dungeon. It's like a jail. You're fighting these enemies. And then at the end of it, there's a dragon for the final boss. And it's like, wait, why is there a dragon? Oh, because dragons are cool. Yeah, but like... This dungeon was about fighting, like, the corruption in the mafia. Why is there a dragon at the end? Shut up, dude. Dragons are cool. It's one of those things where it's like, why did we put Blood Elves here? Oh, well, they're the counterpart for the Horde. Yeah, okay, great, but, like, why did we put them here? Shut up, dude. Faction conflict. Ooh, what? You mean you didn't like Belithra Dreamwalker being an ICC? Not really. I can see that one being explained away, but I also think that one's a bit stupid. It's stupid, I'll fit right in then. Wait, add my volume to where I can actually hear the music. What the heck is this music? This is the background music of Azure Missile. That fight has no reason to be there 100%. Followers like the toy. You kid with your Happy Meal. Hi, Sappy. What's talking today? Oh, wow stuff. Look. In this moment, it was wow stuff, okay? Before this, we were talking about, our favorite types of builds in games. So, like Sappy. If you were playing a game like Diablo, or an MMO, what type of build do you like? I'll put you in one of those hanging cages strippers are in movies, etc. Hell yeah, Air. I think. Examples, Safi. We were talking about dot builds. Because we were talking about foray and poison stuff in Monster Hunter Wilds. I like dot builds. I like minion builds. I like fast attack speed builds. Those are the three things that I really like in games. Their builds? Kind of. So like in Final Fantasy, if you like dot builds, you'd play the class that has the most dots, right? Which, I don't really know what that is. Kind of feels like everybody has one dot. But surely there's a class that has like 2 or 3, right? I know Summoner used to have a few dots. In World of Warcraft, if you like dots, you play Warlock. Well, you play Warlock, Affliction, or Feral Druid, or Balance Druid, or Unholy Death Knight, or Survival Hunter. Everyone hates WoW for no reason. Really match. Blood Mage, Blood Knight are always the coolest. Or Ice-related caster because they usually get Frozen Blood as an ability. Their builds. In FF, everyone is basically the same. The different stat blocks. Yulind, could you tell I was a Black Mage main in FF14? No, I couldn't. I only just like WoW because I didn't find it fun. I have a friend that won't shut up about it. That's fair. That's fair. I'm definitely like that with a few things. Ruby. Star Wars Galaxies. What's another thing that, like, I should like it, but just friends have been obnoxious with it, so I don't like it? I'm trying to think. Classic WoW players talking about Classic WoW and not SOD tilts me. I think it's okay to like Classic. I personally would have way more fun with SOD. I always... We get it, you didn't get to Nax. I always told people, you will never catch me playing Classic. I was there 20 years ago. How do you know if somebody played Classic WoW? Don't worry, they'll tell you. That's what I mental whenever anyone tells me they play Rig Classic. There's just so much tedium in Classic WoW that I don't get it. It's the same thing with RuneScape. RuneScape is like a checklist of do this, do that, do this. Now that you've done this, you can do this. And build up your character slowly over time. And Classic WoW is kind of the same thing. You want to level, then you want to work on each piece of gear. You don't do things like, hey, just run dungeons and get a full set. It's like, you need gloves, you want to run this dungeon. It's very tedious, but there's fun in that tedium. For some people. For me, I don't like it. I have zero desire to play Classic WoW. Like, if you're playing to clear, sure, yeah, that's fine, whatever. If you're clearing to, like, get rank 1 glad or something, it becomes a horrible chore. Yeah, but some people enjoy that chore, Farisu. Is he like that? And then it was a nice experience with my friends. Yuli would dislike Ragnarok gearing then. I would probably very much not have fun with Ragnarok. I watched Takeru play it a little bit. And someone else. Maybe you. I know I've watched Takeru play it, right? Oh, Nevi. I've watched Nevi play it a bit. And like, man, I'm like, you know, I might have loved this 20 years ago, but now, holy. Yulind hates BDO, so he'll hate any grinder game. I hate BDO? Huh? And I realized how bitter and superior I was acting when shit-talking Classic. I actually think BDO is ass, though. I don't like gear treadmills. What is... Just so that I'm on the same page. I feel like I should know this, and maybe I do. What is a gear treadmill? BDO gearing equals 3D MapleStory, but better bad luck protection? I'm not an idiot, I don't like that aspect. Then again, there's not a lot of gear sets. You're mostly just farming individual items. Gearing, not the entire game, sorry. Upgrading one item at a time with a chance of losing an upgrade? Oh, okay. It's enough that I can find the same gameplay otherwise outside of an MMO. I'll make some jello shots for myself. I'll call overdose speedrun. Don't say that. Why? Fire that jump node push me forward unintentionally towards yellow? That's fine, that's fine. I honestly didn't even notice it. This world, yeah, I was just gonna tell Kiyomi. This world has Kerbo jumping. You can just keep pressing the thing and doot. Kerbo. I had jello shots on Saturday and I forgot. I have a fridge full of them someone made me. Oh no. I've had a jello shot once in my life. I was able to drink that way, but I remember it was awful. It left a horrible taste in my mouth. I had a feeling I played a few Kirby games back in the day. It is really hard to read when it's going up and down. Nightmare in Dreamland was my favorite. I actually haven't played many Kirby games. I played 1 or 2 of them on the Wii and Wii U that were like co-op. The one where they gave you like the super attacks where like you get super sword form and like just cover your screen. I played that one with my roommate. Kirby and the Amazing Mirror was another. Gotta do Superstar easily. Funny when people say jello shots are annoying to consume. Hung skill self-report. Wait. Did someone say they're annoying to consume? That's a tongue skill? I just suck it? I played a Squeak Squad, Air Ride 64, Nightmare in Dreamland, Amazing Mirror, Love Me Curvo. Or, no, you're not saying to somebody, you're just saying it in general. This is a general statement? Yeah. I was slow on that. I had one for 4th of July. I think last year? It was, I could probably drink that way. Like, if I put enough alcohol in Jello shots to get drunk, I'm pretty sure I'd have an easier time eating than drinking. Like, just swallowing the Jello, I could do. But man, the aftertaste was like, oh god. I made around 90 Jello shots once. Took a few months to finish. Where you store them. We're at 2.3 miles already? Oh my god, I feel like we just started. In the fridge on a tray. You don't really need to spend a week with me and I'll teach him how to make things that taste good. I don't doubt that we would find things that I like. But I feel like we would be going through a lot of things that I just don't like. And I'm so tired of throwing up from taste that I'm just actively like, I find one thing that I like, we're good. We're done. We made it. I don't need to keep looking, please. I've tried saying the same thing, Ants. I'm not Cairo. Yulind is the best person and the worst person to cook for. You'll probably enjoy macaroni and cheese, dino nuggies, and grands. What are grands? Macaroni and cheese? Yes, absolutely. Dino nuggies? Yes. God, I love this soundtrack. But also, he won't appreciate a hamburger homemade? That is not true, Frisu. Those pre-baked rules. Stop using it incorrectly. It's not a stray, it's a direct. Set it to summon you. I wonder if you'd like my Mexican cuisine I make. Mexican usually comes spicy. So I'm very hesitant right away. Frisu. My parents make homemade hamburgers often. And I love the burgers that my dad makes. And then we go out to eat and I'll have a hamburger and I'm like, dude, this fucking sucks. My dad does this way better. I can make it baby, not spicy. Unspicy Mexican is easily done. Mexican food in your state does not usually come spicy, Yulind. See, here's the thing, Ants. I'm so sensitive to spice that it's too spicy whether it's Missouri, California, or Texas. Chicken, cheese, and rice, ah. Ants, have you heard the story of my mom giving me a bite of her steak and it had like black pepper on it? And like just one ground on my tongue and I was like, whew, you had some spices on this. And they're like, we had like a little bit of black pepper. And I'm like slapping the table, whew, oh boy. And they're like, dude, that happens to me all the time. You'll need milk for a handful of black pepper. I'm going to go now. You will ban me if I speak. I'm wimpy with spices. That's crazy. Dude, it felt like a rock was just drilling into my tongue and painful. It was just like, this fucking sucks. Oh my god, people do this for fun? If I speak, I am in big trouble. You bite a pepper kernel itself, they're actually quite harsh. To be fair, Yulind is having the reaction plants think we should be having. It wasn't that I bit into it. It was that I was biting into this, chunk of steak. And the top part of the steak pushed into my tongue, and it had a black pepper kernel on it. And so that just like pushed into my tongue for a second. And then I, either like got it away from my tongue and swallowed, or I might have like picked the kernel out. I don't remember. But I remember it just felt like for the next 2 minutes, it just felt like I had a spike just pushing into my tongue. Hi, Sir Noble. Yulind hates me pushing on his tongue, surprise. No. Fucking, you didn't listen to Air. I like steak, I like meat. I'm specifically talking about the black pepper kernel. Put on your listening cap, Air. Oh no, maybe I gotta like jingle cheese. Maybe I gotta jingle keys so he pays attention to the whole sentence. You're saying kernel. If it was on a steak ready to eat, I'm assuming it was ground? Yes, it would have been ground. Don't tell my boss I'm here. Hi, Ty, finally Prime content, wahoo. Ah, yes, jingle cheese. Was the steak juicy? It was. Well, not as juicy as I would like it, but yes, it was. Ground is not a kernel. I don't even know the difference. It was from a pro got a single atom. No, it's just that, like, I don't like it, so I don't know that much about it. And ground peppercorn is spheres. It was like, you know when you've got a pepper shaker and you twist it and it like puts the black pepper on whatever you're spreading it on. It was like that, but it was like a chunk that didn't get ground that much. It was just larger than it should have been. Ground pepper, yes. Jingle cheese nuts. Also 2.5 miles. Grinders high-end allow you to change size of grinding? Oh. I finally figured out what to do when tying Yulind up. No! Please, no. Spice and flavor training him. Good lord. Me just like fucking crying from my eyes and mouth. Please, no more, it hurts. I forgot my safe word. Should we let him go? No. Many submissives pretend to forget their safe word. It's a game for them. This is part of the fun for them. No, please. I legitimately forgot my safe word. Buy a dog clicker and use it. There's few I have high assumption that will react to the click. More evidence that Yulind is a bottom. You don't need evidence for that. That's just public knowledge. Yulind is super susceptible to clicker training. Did we let him go? What? I gave him a drop of vinegar. When it's so good, you forgot words. Especially with treats. There's a Whitest Kids You Know sketch, Dino Zoomies, where this guy, he's at a BDSM parlor. He's tied up to this like a cross, but it's not a cross. It's not like a Christian cross. It's like an X. I don't know. His arms and legs are bound. And there's two doms. One of them's like overly muscular, and the other one's like, okay, Brunhilde, today is your first sadism teaching experience. You're going to take the reins and give the experience to our client here. Okay, what does he want? Well, see, BDSM clients, they like a little pleasure and pain. Oh, okay. And she just goes up and punches him in the jaw, and he starts screaming. Brunhilde, not quite like that. You can't just punch him. It has to come with a little bit of teasing, you know, a little build-up. And he's like, okay, I want down. I forgot my safe word. She hit me so hard, I forgot my safe word. Should we let him down now? No. This is common for submissives. They pretend to forget their safe word. It helps them enjoy the moment more. Oh, okay. No, please! I actually forgot my safe word! She like punches him in the stomach and he's like, oh god, I'm gonna die. Brunhilde, I'm realizing you don't realize your own strength. You can't hit them that hard. You need to hit them and then be nice to them. Oh, okay. And he's just like, please help me. I forgot my safe word. Yulind is super susceptible to clicker training, especially with treats. We don't know that. We don't know that for sure. We haven't tested this at all. We don't know. That's when you make it, I forgot my safe word, rookie mistake, LOL. Yeah, I do. No. I'm gonna show up with a clicker. Need to be clicker trained just to be sure. Now hold on. Now hold on. I brought up Monster Hunter earlier. And I was mentioning that I did like 3 different Jindahad hunts that all failed. One of them was a little bullshit. Well, it's 3 feints, so it's not entirely bullshit, but basically we get to phase 2. We've got 2 deaths already, right? And Jindahad leaves. He goes to area 3, but he doesn't knock over the wall, so we're like stuck. And we're just like, hey, we can't really follow. What the fuck? And like, we wait there for a minute, just like, what do we do? He climbs back into area 2 and runs over the bow user, killing him. Like, he just one-shot the bow user by like coming back to area 2 and running him over. And we failed the quest that way, and it was like, fucking what? Fucking what? Huh? I'd like to see if someone could clicker train me without me knowing. He uses Monhunt as a distraction. Jarvis, write that down. Hi, Kuro. Hi, Lopner. Yulind, walk fast. I'm already walking. Oh, thank you, Kuro. Good job today. I think I saw you on VR chat? Hi, I'm a raider. Good job today, Kuro. Mwah. Thank you again. We went Horror World, I died inside? Why would you do that? Genuinely, what were you thinking? I died just watching that shit. I definitely not a cat. Cause Kuro Dum Dum, my chat demands entertainment. Ah, I see. So instead of you training your chat has trained you. The femboy hypocrite. Shit. I want to say like hypocrisy, but like past tense. Hypocritically. The femboy hypocritically said, as his chat has trained him to be starting at 9 AM on the dot. Scary Obama with big eyes. He was getting jump scared by stock images. I would have gotten jump scared by stock images. Holy crud. Everything Yulind walks over turns into Kirby's dreamland. In front of me is World of Warcraft. Behind me is Kirby. A deep fried cat JPEG. So Lopner. We did our stretches in the Forgotten World map. It's this one here, where you've got the Kirby jump, so like you jump and you can just like float. Wait, I'm supposed to have bunny ears on. When do those get turned off? Yippee! I love this map. That's cool. I love it here. Is the music loud? I feel like it's loud. I'm gonna turn it just a smidgen down. A little bit. Okay. I was like, let's turn it down. And the fucking, like, crazy loud flute came in. I was like, let's turn it down a little more. I should exercise more. Bear, a little bit. Music is vibes. Hi, Kyle. I need to increase the speed. Good morning. Good morning, waste my what? Thanks to Global. Hi, Kyo. Guru. I finished Metroid Prime yesterday. It only took me... Shit, what was it? 17 hours? I think it said 16 hours, but I lost 2 hours from death, so it would have been like 18 hours. Hi, how's you? I'm good. I finished Metroid Prime Remaster yesterday. It was really fun. I've told this story a lot. But I gaslit myself into thinking I finished it as a child. Hi, Dino. No, not hi, Dino. Dino's been here. Hi, Leon. Yulind won the game. Did not finish. Oh, God. Freeze is one of those. You didn't collect this super special item that requires you to play through the game 3 times and enter the passcode that you get from calling this special number where they say, guess what? And you have to respond with, not chicken butt. You didn't get that item in the game, so you didn't actually finish? No, like 20 years ago, the GameCube comes out. I get Metroid Prime and Mario Sunshine. Those are like the launch titles I got with it. I didn't see you get Phazon suit. You didn't beat the game. I literally did get the Phazon suit. You just didn't see it. Go watch the VOD. Really mad. You keep distracting me, damn it. I play through Metroid Prime. I get through, so I do a bunch of the Chozo Ruins. I do some of the Magmore Caverns. I get to Phendrana Drifts. And I kill the ice boss, the Sheegoth. And then when you leave this area, you see Ridley. Ridley just flies over. And in my, like, I don't know, fucking dementia-addled memory, that transformed from, oh, I watched... hi, Molly. I watched Ridley fly over to... I'm pretty sure I encountered Ridley. To, yeah, I fought Ridley. To, I fought him, so I must have beat him. Right? So I'd been thinking, I don't know how far I got in Metroid Prime. This is like, 10 years later. I don't know how far I got in Metroid Prime. I'm pretty sure I beat Ridley, though. And people are going, what? You beat Ridley? And didn't understand? Or didn't finish? You were like 95% done. You literally just had to finish the game. And I was like, I don't know. I don't think I saw credits. I don't think I beat it. But I beat Ridley. And then 2 days ago, I I'm playing it. I see Ridley fly over, and it's like, core memory unlocked. You didn't beat Ridley, you just saw this cutscene. Everything after this is new, and I'm sitting there going, oh, I was like 20% into the game. Super Mario Sunshine. That'll be day 700. I played that as a kid, but I think I only got like 30 Sunshines or whatever. So, I never beat Sunshine. Holy crap. Makes me remember I never finished Metroid Prime as a child, either because I got stuck. Go play it. Go get a completely legitimate Switch and a copy of completely legitimate Metroid Prime. Now you got 0 Sunshines. Now I got 0. I never got to play the actual Sunshine. I got to play like one of the bonus levels where it's Super Mario 64 movement. Do you understand now why we said like you beat Ridley but didn't beat the game? Like 99%. Yeah, no, I understand. When I did it yesterday, I was like, holy shit, this is literally the end of the game. This is literally like not quite a boss rush because it's 2 bosses, but you fight Ridley, you fight Metroid Prime. I saw Bowser, I beat Mario. Never got to play the actual, then I'll play Metroid Prime Source. You have so much more fun. Like, hold on, what is Metroid Prime Source? Is that like a mod or like a ROM hack? Wait, you did play again, what the? Yeah, I played yesterday. Wait, you only beat Ridley? No, Huntera. I thought I beat Ridley but didn't finish the game. 20 years ago. But I'd actually only just seen Ridley 20 years ago. When you first get to Phendrana Drifts, I saw Ridley fly over. There's a cutscene where he just flies over. Yesterday, I beat the game. We rolled credits. Mod, technically speaking. Okay. There's in the source engine, giving you many more movement options, for example. For the 75% completion bonus, Yuli, you get to see Samus with her helmet off at the end. And 100% you get to see Dark Samus emerging from the puddle of Phazon. Oh, okay. Another cool cutscene. Yeah, so somebody was like, if you 100% it, the helmet comes off. And then the helmet came off, and we're like, well, you might be wrong on that one. And it was like, huh. And then I was saying, maybe that's just a mod thing, where like they just always give you the 100% bonus thing. But okay, 75% helmet comes off. 100% you see Dark Samus. That's interesting. Then that leads into Prime 2. What a cool cutscene. We're at 3.2 miles. Ultimate spoilerino, Yulind? Yeah. On a 20-year-old game, on a game that I just played yesterday, that I'm never going to play again. We had this discussion last week. Zero Suit Samus is hot, but imagine Zero Suit Samus with a Wii even hotter. Yeah, Sammy? Or Samus scared? Just because it's 20 years old doesn't mean it's not a spoiler. Yes, that is exactly what it means, Frisu. If you go out of your way to spoil something that, like... Okay. If something's been out for a week, you shouldn't be talking about anything with it. If something's been out for 20 years, I feel like it's okay to talk about the thing. If something's been out for 20 years... Now, if there's a big twist, right? What's a big twist that, like, not everybody knows about a thing? I'll spoil something for Tales of Symphonia. When, in Tales of Symphonia, you go on a quest to regenerate the world. It's been starving of mana. When the Chosen One completes the journey of regeneration, the world will start having mana again, crops will grow, rivers will flow, everything will be good again. You go to do that, but instead you don't. You back out at the last second, and instead of going back home, you go to a different planet. You find out that this planet has been thriving with mana for the exact... Hi, Mixie. For the exact same amount of time that your planet has been starving. You find out that the two planets are connected, and if one is getting mana, the other is starving. The Chosen's Journey of Regeneration just switches the mana flow. And that's a big moment. That's a big, like, whoa, that's crazy. Right? If you start talking about that as your first moment for people, right? If you're like, dude, I love Tales games. I really like the part where big twist spoiler moment in Symphonia happens. I feel like that's a little bit of a, like, you know, if you're talking to somebody, you know, and they haven't played this one, you kind of ruin that big moment. Maybe feel that out first. Yeah, there's that, and there's also... I feel like the 100% ending of Prime 1 is a pretty huge spoiler. I would agree if people didn't know about Metroid Prime 2 and Metroid Prime 3, and, like, Dark Samus was literally in Super Smash Bros. Right? Like, it's a huge spoiler that Snape kills Dumbledore. But everyone knows it. It's common knowledge. It became a meme. Everybody knows that happens at this point. It's like Sheik is Zelda tier. It's a huge spoiler, but everybody knows. Snape. Wow, so you don't speedrun Rando Prime with me? We'll talk. Base, I agree with the 20-year-old thing, but when you play it on stream the day before, that goes out the window. But I didn't even do 100%. His experience. End of Half-Life 2, Episode 2. Well, here's the thing, Frisu. I wouldn't have known that otherwise. If you don't talk about it, and you're like, you have to do 100% for the special ending, I'm gonna be like, no, we're not doing that. With the special ending, if you don't tell me what it is, I'm just gonna go look it up on YouTube. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've already looked up the Metroid Prime's 100% ending on YouTube. I'm pretty sure I've already seen the cutscene of Dark Samus. It's something that, like, I literally would not know about if we didn't talk about it. End of Half-Life 2, Episode 2, Yulind. Spoiler, if you get the secret high score in Prime, Samus gets naked. My Gowther. Oh my goodness. Spoilers, can I be your treadmill? No. I'm planning to play this never. How could you? Yeah, there's that, and there's also, hey, please stop talking about this thing, you're spoiling it for me. Then you don't stop and can't talk around things without spoiling them. And think it's cute. Yeah. I feel like the 100% ending of Prime 1 is a pretty huge spoiler. I feel like your affection for Metroid is clouding your judgment with that. I feel like it's such a well-known thing that it's not a spoiler. Like Sheik is Zelda tier, Snape did what? That Dumbledore dies? But Sheik is a girl. How could that be? No one knows the origin of Dark Samus? Unless they played Prime or looked it up. I wonder who you could be talking about. Really makes you think. You'll never believe who Luke Skywalker's father is. Top 10 reasons why Tifa's better than Aerith. Tifa doesn't fucking die. Hey, don't spoil this, please. Oh, it's not a spoiler. It's just continues to spoil. I agree, Anne. Yeah. Yeah, if somebody did that, I would roast their ass. It kind of sounds like you two are roasting Cairo for having done that recently. I think if someone beat the person who did that up, people would say, I understand all the time. What's up, Kuro? Aw, friend. Some people just want to see the world burn. Chat, do this. Recently, once, people would say, I understand. Are you insane? It's like every 3 weeks for the past 18 months. Oh no. When hunt more monsters with me? Kuro, 2 things need to happen. You need to be streaming Monster Hunter in the morning. And I need to wake up before 7. So that I have at least an hour to play before then. Now, that's just for like when it's easy to join spontaneous. If you want to set a Monster Hunter date, I'm good when I have free time. I don't have much free time in the next few days. Tuesday through Friday is usually my busy block of the week. No spoilers, this is a wings only zone. Don't call out lurkers, Farisu. Chat didn't do pot friend. Some of them did. Well, I guess you did. God. Zwei. The thing I love. The joke I love with spoilers is when you're like, you're excited for a sports match and you avoid spoilers all day. It's Danny Sexbane talking about this from Game Grumps. And he gets home, he's avoided spoilers, he doesn't know who's gonna win the game, he's so excited he's got it recorded. And his mom goes, the game's recorded, I'm not gonna spoil you, but you're gonna be very happy. And it's like, what the fuck? What is wrong with you? Why would you do this? I wanted to check something real quick. Is his last name legally Sexban? I don't think so. I think his last name is Abadan. Yulind, you should get your own pot friend. We'll see. We'll see. The emote I want most is thighs. I want an emote of somebody's head between my thighs. That's the next emote. I just need to message Maple. I just need to be like, I have emotes I want. Please, thank you. Parking. No, Metroid Prime. We did 3 bosses yesterday for Isu. I fucking hated the Omega Pirate. Who that someone be? Yoga level 100. Your own head between your own thighs? Hell no. Omega Pirate is the hardest fight in that game. Or Visorless Thardus? Which one is Thardus again? Yulind, I make Miltina? Oh, hell yeah. The Rock? Yeah. Oh, we did The Rock also yesterday. The Rock wasn't that bad. He would roll at me and it felt like I couldn't dodge it. It felt like he would roll at me and I would just get hit every time. And it was like, wow. I'm just getting carried by my energy packs. I'm curious what Miltina will look like. Yeah, same. Yulind thought needed grapple to fight it. No, I noticed the grapple and I was like, would this help in some way? I feel like the grapple would help you not get... No, because you can't reach the grapple unless you're jumping from the top. Probably can't even use it on that fight. Miltina is so base. There's no small boob option. It's big or huge. Yes. Miltina has Ollie version. I just want to get to the point where I can buy a booth outfit and blend it to Kuronasu. That's my goals. How'd you miss the completely flat version, lol? Correction, there's a small boob option, but you can't be topless. I wish I could skip the small boob part of life and go to big boob. Yeah, there's a flat version, but the body texture doesn't support it. I need a drink. So it looks like you lost a ton of breast weight. Thardis wasn't that bad, but obviously I had visor. The Omega Pirate. When I fought him, Frisu, I beat him with 17 health left. And I don't even know how many energy packs I had at that point. I think I was missing 3. But like Omega Pirate, like literally I was losing my shit. The fact that he goes invisible and you have to find him and you're getting attacked by 2 to 4 pirates, and if you don't kill them in time, he just takes no damage. I was like, fuck you, dude. That boss is so bad, people hate doing it even in randomizer. It was also like, not only that, but just the Phazon on the ground. The Phazon really doesn't do that much damage. But it just made me think like, I need to worry about that being on the ground. I can't just focus on him. And it was just a little much for my brain. I hated that fight. I didn't use more fall bombs. The super bombs. I really should have been using those more to like just wipe out the pirates. I had like 5 morph ball super bombs or whatever. And I should have been using those more. Crank the blend shape. Hi, Yulind. I hope you are managing the trauma of the American experience. Anyway, LC Sign can help you get high-quality LCD signs for your business and advertising. Fucking what? The boss is so bad, people hate doing it even in randomizer? Ridley I liked. Ridley was hitting me a lot. But it was like, okay, as I do this more, I'm learning how to dodge. And I can avoid getting hit. But he doesn't have fucking bullshit invulnerability phases. I can just hit him. Which is like, that's all I need in life. Just let me hit the boss. Bro, I go through so many silver Sharpies, I'm about to buy an industrial paint marker. There's even a bunch of bomb expansions. I got a few of them. I think by the end I had 7 super bombs. Remembered story because of this? I remember in high school a friend pulled up a butterface thread on an image board. There's a pic of a woman that looked almost exactly like me with just massive tits. Oh no. Ironic, now I'm growing my own. I want to like make a joke. I want to be like, Micaiah, I'm confident you're not a butterface, but you know, having not seen Micaiah's face is like, they're probably not. They're probably not. I'm only making it worse. You're not high enough level for this boss. I saw its health bar move. That means it can be hurt. Can't wait for the day of E-cups. Metroid Prime. Yulind, have you played Fable 1? Yes! I've played it for 2 hours. Metroid Prime, though, Frisu. That boss was like... I was shooting it, and it was bouncing, right? All the shots were bouncing, and then it starts hitting its eyes. And then, like, I can see it flash red when its eyes get hit. I was like, okay, so I aim there. I started doing charge shots, and I never learned the timing for its eyes. So I was just like, fuck it. Mashing the shoot button, and I very slowly chipped away at its health. I have no idea what the timing is for hitting its eyes, with super bombs or charge shots. So it was a very tedious process. And then at the end, when it was summoning Metroids in Phase 2, I was getting fucked by the red grabby ones. I hated those. You can shoot its eyes? Also, Frisu. I almost fucking lost it in the room before the Metroid Prime. When you go down the cave into the crater, and it was like, there's all these floating Metroids there. It was like, they keep respawning, but I have to do platforming. I fucking hate this, and whoever designed this. I hated that room. Absolutely abhorrent. 2 hours is all it took to beat it. It was such a great game crammed into a weekend. 2 hours, wait, what? Bro hates gauntlets? I don't hate gauntlets. I don't like gauntlets that are unbeatable. The solution to the gauntlet free suit was just fuck these things and run. Just run past them. I don't like that. Think back to that and the jokes of, haha, he looks so weird in a woman's body. Just think, damn, you can shoot its eyes. The fuck the trans experience. Bro hates gauntlets. Yeah, the respawning was a dick move. I would have been okay if it was just like, it spawns a lot, but they eventually end. I would have been okay with, like, there's just a lot of them. Oh. The infinite spawning. I hated that. And like, it wasn't like, oh, just super missile this to one-shot it. Or charge shot to one-shot. It was like, you hit it, it adapts, it splits into 2 different Metroids that requires 2 different ammo types. And by the time you kill those, it is, a 3rd one is respawned. And it was, so you could potentially have 6 of these Metroids up, and it was like, bro, this is awful. I just remember buying Fable 1 on a Friday, and stayed up playing it and was done Saturday. And I was so sad it was over. If the E-cups feel too heavy, I can help. I Space Fish, welcome, welcome, welcome. Because it was just so damn good. Gotta love that if you were a girl, I'd date you. And if you had big tits, you'd be a hot girl. Middle school was wild. Oh, I got one of those, Farisu. I got one of those. One of my first nights, one of my first drinking nights in VR chat. 2 of my friends, one of them you guys see around regularly. Both of them were drunk. Both of them were totally sloshed. And one of them goes, dude, if Yulind was a girl, I'd date them so fast. And the other one going, I know! Oh my god, I wish Yulind was a girl. And I'm just there, totally sober, just like, shut up, shut up, shut up, both of you stop talking, shut the fuck up. So many school memories in retrospect to wear. I wrote, damn, not the straight coat. Yeah. Dude, if you're trans, it hurts so bad. I am not trans. I am... What's the word for it? Personally, I'm a gender abolitionist. But I see why that doesn't work for everybody. I definitely am not like, do away with gender. Gender neutral everything. I do not believe that at all. Because there's a lot of people that very much like gender roles, very much happy with gender roles, and I would be attacking that. But for me personally, I'm very much a treat people the way they want to be treated, treat me the way I want to be treated. I don't really give a shit about male and female. Oh, funny. Hey, Miss Fish. Are you going to be playing any more of Spiritfarer? Sorry if this is the wrong place to ask. Fans will not all let someone step. Oh, God, I mean, it is kind of the wrong place to ask, Kyle. Less so for Fish, more so for me. Now, Fish is such a, like, a close friend that I'm not gonna be like, come on, man, come on. But, like, in general, yes, asking about someone's stream and someone else's stream is almost always the wrong place to ask. People treat me the way I want to be treated. That would be something. 100% of the time. Sorry, Mr. Yulind Cry. I know it's not malicious with you. If anything, this is a teaching moment. New world and tunes. We're in Black Desert Online. I posted a couple pics on Twitter earlier. I was like, damn. If I had huge tits, these would be like 8 times better. 100% of the time. Oh, I never got to play this? It's still up. You can go play it. I played it like a year ago. Run. I am told the life skilling and the combat is top tier. And I firmly believe this. When I played it, it is such a, like, overwhelming and, like, crash course for the combat. They just fucking throw you in. And it was very, like, I never got to a point where I was like, I know what I'm doing. I know the system. I see the numbers. I see how it works. I was just like, fuck, dude, I'm just pressing buttons and stuff happens. But, like, I don't understand, like, why does this flow into that sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. I don't understand what this resource does. And so I leveled to, like, 50-ish. No, I probably leveled to, like, 45-ish. And it was like, the combat never clicked for me. But then I'll see videos of, like, you know, a mage fighting out in the open against somebody. I'm like, dude, that looks fucking crazy. That looks really good. And then I just never touched the life skilling, so. Big Fluffies. It's been a while since I've been attracted to an MMO. Big Fluffies, on the other hand. Yeah? Is it loud? I'm seeing the audio mixer, like, just kiss the yellow. Hey, Haxie, you cute. The BDO videos were before auto-normalization. So I'm not entirely... Well... Oh, that person just teleported. Kissing yellow is generally ideal? Okay, okay. We're at 4.2. The treadmill just hit 99 minutes, so... And this video is 36 minutes long, so we'll be a little over 5. What's the combat like? It's very fast-paced. It's like... How do I word this? Imagine fast-paced combos and moves that lead into each other, but it's 3D, and you have iframes and you're dodging around. When you watch, like, a PvP fight between 2 characters in BDO, it almost feels like you're watching fucking Tekken. They're just all over the place. Tekken with a lot of more just, like, fucking mobility and all over the place. Musou with simplified fighting game combos? Yeah. Musou being games like Dynasty Warriors, stuff like that. It's, inputs for your abilities rather than hotkeys for everything. That's something that I personally hate. I know, Masu. That was something that was a big gripe for me, Ants, and you saying it reminded me. I don't care if I need 30 keybinds. Let me do that. And I can only use 3 to 4 of them at a time. But I would very much prefer that. I struggle with buttons that change. Basically every BDO fight at higher rank gear is all TODs. Everybody just dumps into DPS. Whoever gets touched first dies. I don't know what a TOD is. I had to take a break today. Think I need to work on advancement a little more gradually. Everything hurts. Yeah. Touch of death. I see. If they touch you, you're not escaping. I hate when hotbars fucking change. If I play a rogue, I make it so that my stealth bar is exactly the same as my non-stealth bar. So in World of Warcraft, when you play rogue, you hit stealth, your first action bar changes to your stealth action bar. Uno, dos, tres. Oh my goodness. 3 streams, hell yeah. I make it so that my stealth bar matches my non-stealth bar. When I play druid, I can't really do it as much because you have like 5 forms, but I try to make the match. You can press V to get out for free because it's so bad. Oh, they made a whole mechanic around it. I mean, that's just a burst from fighting games. Not super innovative. I think Kyra was saying, like, not so much they invented the concept of breaking out of stuff like that, but more so they didn't have it in BDO, and it was like, this is a problem, so we're adding it. Now you go invuln with high speed and can't attack it? Do you get a chance to run away? Right, but I think what Ants is saying is, they didn't invent this. And you're saying they didn't have this, and they added it to the game. Yeah, you literally have to have that? Oh yeah, they didn't invent it. In World of Warcraft, there's always a PvP trinket that cleanses CC on you. And I think of this every time I think of, you know, the get out of jail CC trinket. There is a video. It's actually the video that got me into World of Warcraft. It's called Pat the Warrior. It's in 160p. And it is one of the first High Warlords in World of Warcraft. It is a Tauren warrior. Got the full High Warlord set. Not High Warlord. Yeah, no, High Warlord. He has the fucking two-handed sword. And he is just one-shotting people. It is very much a highlight video. It is very much showing all of his best moments. But there is a much longer version that's like 30 minutes. Where, crowd control. It stands for crowd control. There is a much longer version of the Path the Warrior video where he doesn't have full gear, where he's not High Warlord yet. He dies a lot in the videos. He doesn't always have a healer following him around, keeping him alive and cleansing him. In this video at one point, he goes to a Rothi Basin. He goes to the stables, and he gets CC'd. And you know what this motherfucker does? You see his mouse move on the screen. It goes down to his character portrait. He clicks that. His character portrait comes up. His mouse then moves to his trinket. He right-clicks his trinket, and his character does the little, you know, light bulb animation thing that cleanses the CC, and he starts running it. And then he goes back down, and he presses his character portrait, and the window goes away. It was a different fucking time back then. This was considered one of the best PvP players in World of Warcraft. And 20 years ago, it was just MMOs were so new, systems were so new, that it really wasn't about skill, it was about time investment. Am I getting a phone call? Well, let's be real. He is no Vertna. Vertna was a decade ahead of everyone else. Those were the days. I have never heard of this person before. Sorry, pocket dialed you. I think of Swifty. I think of Swifty being, like, really good for his time. Although, I feel like, didn't Swifty have something where... I don't remember. But... just the fucking click, cleanse, click. Okay, now I can play the game again. That's what PvP was in Classic WoW 20 years ago. Now it's all keybinds. It's all super fast-paced. Vertna is the biggest PvP machinima creator pre-Kata. He's the crazy hair undead mage guy. Surprised you don't know him. I've probably seen one or two of their videos. I had a friend who refused to spend meter to get out of combos in Mortal Kombat. Oh. 160p, that's how I watch Twitch. Oh, God. Excuse me, Mr. Yulind, what does CC stand for? I learned a combo that did 49%. That's funny. Thank you, let's be real. He's no. Vertna was a decade. Sorry, pocket dialed you. Biggest PvP machinima. There's 3 PvP videos I remember from back in the day. All of them were classic. There was Pat the Warrior. No, there's 4 I can think of. Pat the Warrior, which was a 3-minute video of a Tauren warrior just one-shotting people in, like, Warsong Gulch and Arathi Basin. Then there was Unbreakable Shaman, which was probably, like, the best video. Unbreakable was the best one? Yep. The absolute peak of PvP and vanilla video-wise. Dude, it was just him destroying people. And then he goes through his phase of trying to play Resto, and Jesus floats down from the Lochmadan Dam to give him money to respect back to enhancement. And then at the end, the fucking acoustic duel with the Paladin where he kills him. Dude, what the fuck, man? Are you a mage or are you a warrior, man? This is not right. This is not right. Absolute fucking cinema. Getting rest by a naked troll after suiciding after going resto for his raid. I thought Oxhorn was popular machinima. I feel like I've heard the name Oxhorn. I'm mostly thinking PvP videos. I don't know if Oxhorn did PvP stuff. There was, Animal I Have Become. Because I was a feral druid, Frisu, I looked up druid PvP video. And the one I remember was a 3-minute video of a guy. He wasn't Grand Marshal. I think he was like Marshal or maybe rank 12. But it was a feral druid PvP, and it was playing the song Animal I Have Become by 3 Days Grace. Which was like, oh yeah, druid, Animal I Have Become, I get it. The PvP video that was very influential on me. Like Raphamo? Yeah. Okay, I was like, did Oxhorn do Raphamo? Yes. The PvP video that was extremely influential on me was called Schwert and Rose Destromath PvP. And so this was a female Tauren warrior. Not even max level. But it was like level 50 to 57 PvP with her. And it showed them doing like dueling other people. Some world PvP that was like 1v2 or like 3v3. It was just 20 minutes of like this female Tauren warrior in some of their world PvP scenarios. And most of the time they won, sometimes they lost. the thing that really stuck out to me, I learned of like 4 different bands. This was the first time I heard Disturbed. This was the first video I heard Nightwish. This was the first video I heard, what was it? Slipknot. Nightwish, Pog. I learned of like 3 or 4 different bands from this video. And like, it's crazy to me that I still remember the title of it. Schwert and Rose Destromath PvP. It is seemingly scrubbed from the internet. You cannot find it on YouTube. I have tried finding it on like, not Wayback Machine, but like stuff that like keeps track of stuff like that. And I've actually found it on Vimeo, but it's an unplayable video. It's like, hey, this video doesn't work anymore. And so, I can't watch anymore, or at least I don't know how to. Fucking Vimeo. But that was the video that I saw back in Classic that was like, holy moly. Other than those 4, I really didn't watch much PvP stuff. I watched PvP stuff in Classic apparently, and then Arenas came out in Burning Crusade, and I was done. I only did PvP for 1 season, got the arena mount, was content, lost the account. Oh, that's tragic. .8 miles. I was really into Vertnet, who was like always on front page, and Mez during Wrath of the King. When I came back in 2016, it was all like P. Shiro, No Man's, and Han Solo, Mitch Jones. My dear Frostworm gone poof, never to be seen again. You hate to see it. You know, I'm gonna eat a snack after this walk. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I don't have any protein bars. Time to get it back using your social security number. What kind of snacks do you like? Well, if we're not talking health or calories, I will consume Pop-Tarts, cookies, goldfish, you know, the things you give to like a 7-year-old. If we are talking 34 years old and needs to worry about calories and nutrition, protein bars. LOL, aw, cute. I eat the same thing every day, Dino Zoomies. In the morning, I have a bean burrito. Literally just a tortilla with half a can of red beans. That's the whole thing. That's the burrito. After my walk, I will have a protein bar. I will have 3 hard-boiled eggs throughout the day. And I will have 2 baked potatoes for dinner. That's like asking me to get my FGO account recovered. Cookies and milk, motherfucker's actually Santa. Aw, cute, relatable. What do you mean by that? Have you ever tried to recover an FGO account? It's miserable. As long as Kumi's here, we've got plenty of one of those things. Okay. Bean and tortilla for breakfast. Well, at least you get your protein for your walks. Yeah. Yeah. I think this video ends at the old wisdom tree. Are we fucking there yet? They call it the old wisdom tree. They really should call it the old wisdom stump. That thing fell the fuck over. I played for a short while, had like 30-digit password written on the inside of my computer case. And a macro hotkey to type it in, because I didn't know better. Accidentally triggered the macro in a counter. Strike 1.6 pub 1 slim out. Oh no. Yulind's a lean, not so mean walking machine. So there was a game I played on the Nintendo 64. And, it had a passcode you needed to unlock stuff. But I didn't have a memory pack, so I had to type in that passcode all the time. And I realized I typed it in so many times that I have it memorized. Like, hard-coded into me. I can say the thing in, like, 2 seconds now, and it's like 20 digits long. And so I started using that as my passcode for everything. And then over the years, I've kind of just, like, added variants to it and encrypted it a little bit. You don't have your recovery code. You gotta know, like, 5 units, their levels, what chapter you were on, and, like, 3 friends' names in addition to your username, email, and account level. Not gonna lie to you guys. I've only ever lost accounts when it was, like, the 3rd, 4th account for a game. I have lost accounts when I don't play it for, like, 5 to 10 years, and then I come back. So, like, in Star Wars The Old Republic, I had a Founders account. I had an account that had a bunch of bonuses, kind of cool shit, and I have no idea how to get into that account. I have no idea what email I used. So, like, trying to get back into it was just like, fuck it, I'm not even gonna play this game other than walking videos. I'll just make a fresh one. Wait, you don't have a notepad with your accounts for shutdown games and MMOs from 1998? I do, but I guess I didn't put down... I guess I got the notepad after I played Star Wars. It is not from 98, it is from... like 2013, 2014? Catch me on Tibia, bro. But when you make an account as a child under the age of 10, and you're trying to get back to it 10 years later, you're kind of screwed. I had that exact experience with DeviantArt. I had a DeviantArt account, but I wanted to see not safe for work stuff. So I put that I was over 18. And then I lost it when I was like 20. And I couldn't recover it, and it was like, hey, what year is this? What year is that? And I remember I called them, and I was like, here's the thing. I can give you anything other than the birthday. I cannot give you the birthday, because even though I'm old enough now, I was not old enough when I made the account. And the guy on the support line was like, I'm sorry, dude. I gotta have that birthday. And I was like, fuck, man. Me logging into my City of Heroes account yesterday. I don't write anything down, too vulnerable. Me as a child just made stupid account names, passwords. I have a notepad that has all of my accounts and passwords in it in the last 10 years or so. At one point, I wanted to switch to a digital one. Because I had the thought of, like, you know, if my house goes in a fire, I'm fucked for those accounts. They're gone, so I should make a digital one. I got a digital thing for it. I set it up, I put on all these accounts and passwords, I had like 100 entries into it. And then I couldn't remember the master password for it and I got locked out of it. And I was like, well, I'm an idiot. Too vulnerable. Who knows about said written down thing? You put "this is my password" on the cover? If they got physical access to your house, I think you're already donezo. My passwords now are like... Okay. Mostly from my siblings. They try to take my shit all the time. They snoop around, loot me when I'm not home. Blah. That sounds frustrating as fuck. Keep your notebook in your purse, then. See, you say notebook. For me, it was like a binder from one of my college classes that I never wrote notes in. I put like 2 pages of notes in this thing, and I was like, well, this thing's a fucking waste. Ripped those 2 pages out, and I was like, this is now my password journal. You're in my house and taking my written down passwords? You'll wish you just hacked me, sibling or not. Hi, Dingo. Hi, Bingo. Ear wiggling Yulind. I have flopsiness on the ears on this avatar. They are not flopsy on the beach outfit. I use no purse. Doesn't fit in my pockets, I don't take it. Beach episodes get you stiff, Alan. Don't fucking... Okay. Alright, buddy. Mods. Ban Bingo. Give Dingo a warning, but just... I'm tired of Bingo. Ban Bingo. Worth it? Bonk, bonk. I keep thinking we're gonna come around the corner and see the old wisdom tree. And then it's not there, and I'm like, fuck. Mods, put Yulind in a flat cage. Error! Error! Mod sick him. We're at 5.2 miles. We're close. We're almost there. I want to go get my channel points. Oh, all the streams I had been watching have ended. I was wondering why my badge thing wasn't showing. Your channel had overread it for some reason. Well, let's make Yulind's credit score 300. What the fuck? You can't do that. I have a great credit score. Fuck you. Ooh. We'll open this one. But then Yulind couldn't share housing with me. Yulind never says hi on my Orange Twitch streams. Yeah, I don't watch them. I opened it. Very briefly, like, saw what was going on. Opened up the user list. Wanted to see who was there that I knew. I saw 2 names. And then I go back to, making castles in V Rising and watching Uma. 2? Uh-huh. Mods, make Yulind add a sounding kit on the front. Fuck no. We will never do sounding kit. Nosy? A little bit. Teehee. No, I've yet to catch one. Honestly, sounds like Yulind. Typical bottom. Oh god. Is that it? Is that the old wisdom tree that we're walking toward? Or is that just a rock? Sounding is one of those things that I am not into. And it's like, hey, well, what if you just haven't tried it yet? And it's like, nope. Nope. I'll try a Cassie cage. I'm like, yeah, I didn't really like this. Sounding? You couldn't pay me to try it. Unless it was like $100,000, you couldn't pay me to try it. Rock the bottom. Could we settle on 50K? No. You couldn't pay me followed by a price is crazy. Bro is hopeless. You could. Okay, you could pay me, fine, technically, but it's $100,000, and none of you are doing that. Bro is hopeless. 1 mil, untaxed, unsequential. Bro, I'd do it for 1,000. Jarvis, write that down. You do it for 1,000? Cairo, you're into everything weird? No, hang on, Ants. No. Normally, he's like little baby missionary that's like, I don't want to do anything. 3 people in sex is weird. Probably less, he said less. Some folks do it for free. Yeah. That's crazy, Cairo. Like, how much do I have to do it? I'll suppose Cairo right the fuck now. 3 people in sex is weird. Bro never had IRL sex. It's no different. Wait, people are getting paid? You gotta have principles. Otherwise, you might end up with a rod in your pee-pee. If it's like doctor's office popsicle in the back, a throat holder for 3 seconds, I would try it. Try my best for 1K. That's wild, Cairo. Oh, Cairo doesn't know. Yeah, actually, Cairo, you know what sounding is, right? I don't know? Okay. Yes. Rushing it is a quick way to hurt yourself, pal. I also know nothing about the process. Cairo, do not do it. Don't look it up. Nice. Who's gonna tell them? Enough talk about sounding. Do not. Who trying to light? Next topic. Moving on. Dr. Lupo cheated in a chess tournament. Sounding got free, so we're moving on. Dr. Lupo, fairly big streamer. Most of you know their name. He was in a chess tournament. I think it was Twitch Rivals. I'm not sure on that. But, chess tournament. And, he's like 600 elo. And he's playing against somebody that's like 1,300 elo. And he fucks up pretty big initially. He makes a bad play and gives up his queen. And then he fucking pops the fuck off. He does like 25 perfect moves in a row and comes back for the win. And everybody's like, yeah, this dude's using a bot. This ain't no way a 600 elo player just did that. And everybody's like, you cheated, man. And he's like, I wasn't cheating. I was looking at chat. I was paying attention to what they were telling me. I couldn't stop looking away. I shouldn't have done it. My bad. And all the chess players were like, motherfucker, that's not how this works. You do not do 25 perfect moves in a row and crush somebody double your elo with moves that you're busting out within a second of it being your turn. That's not how this works, buddy. And so, it was very easy to, like, identify. It was not just him reading chat. It was, he was using a bot. And later on he was like, okay, you guys caught me. It was a bot the whole time, and people are being like, yeah, ban his ass. He cheated. In the Twitch rules. No cheating. Ban his ass. He hasn't been banned, but people are mad at him. If they're a content creator, they cheated in chess. Next. Of course, Freeze, who likes it. Was Church Rivals not a shit show? I don't know if it was Church Rivals. I just know that it was a chess tournament with content creators. Hi, Asuyaya. We just finished our walk. We're about to go be comfy. Was it the anal beads method? He did joke about that. Everyone's like, you cheated. You were using Vi. He's like, haha, no, I was using anal beads. What, that cute cat have cleft key in their mouth? Not cleft keys. It's just a pair of keys. Friendly channels, the spirit of stockfish. Actually, it's just the grandmasters in chat. I'm not using a bot. What's that supposed to mean? Good work finishing. Thank you. And what do the keys go to? There's car keys on there, so it's probably just someone's fucking house keys, like their office keys, their car keys, their shed keys. We don't know. We don't know where she got them. You guys wait there. I am changing my leg trackers and outfit up here. Ah, yes, the shed. Femboy cages? They're all femboy cages, and one of them is actually like a digital cage. Good lord. Bit more. Maxie stole Markiplier's jingle jingle keys. Best. Okay. Think I'm all set up? Where's my... Where am I in my room? Where's my kid? Ah, yes, the shed. Oh, that's Yuli's parole officer. Got it. DMs. Actually, still Markipliers. I'm about to snatch him and run. I got fucking the cats fighting over keys. Tummy. There was the tummy before. I have the same shirt on. There was just also the vest. This was on, but it's the same amount of tummy. Oh, I didn't say what I was gonna snatch and run away with. You're just gonna snatch the whole haxie. Saying tummy good. I see it. We switch outfits, we switch trackers. I kind of just updated the streams I was lurking in, because I can do that now while walking. We're going to close this guild ward. There it is. What? Fucking, what? Guys, I'm not a big fan of Windows 11. I'll probably get used to it, but so far it's a little annoying. Takes an hour to undress. An hour? I do have like 6 locks and all the cuff straps in this outfit. Maybe that's what the keys are for. Why'd you get it? Because Windows 10 is losing support soon. And so I was like, well, if I'm upgrading my PC, let's just get 11. Not a big fan of the... Okay. Not a big fan of Bill Gates 30 on 30. I like how I can tell you two, I don't like this joke, and you'll still do it. Oh, you got duped into upgrading. Hello, Pixel. Is Windows 10 gonna work a year from now? I mean, it'll work, but it's gonna, like, start being problematic, isn't it? My Vista and XP machines are out of support, too. You're gonna find better than 11? Really? Okay. Well, I upgraded anyway. Oh, just chatting. I remember this map. Portal. I don't know, but I'll ride into the ground until I'm forced. Fuck them greedy butts. Well, I didn't, like... I don't disagree. But, I did not pay full price, though. Admittedly, I didn't even buy it. Someone gifted it to me. Ah, ah. Ah. Tuning back into fuck them greedy butts. Yeah? Ah. Okay. Last bit of water before sitting down. Just felt one of my track straps pop. I'm gonna have to start getting ready earlier. And use fucking like bobby pins on these. Oh god. Ah. Oh my god. Can I turn colliders off? I hope I did. No? I hate buttons in worlds. Okay. I was clicking and it just wasn't registering. Ugh. Ugh. Fuck on. What? This couch fucking sucks, bro. Whatever. Whatever. Hi, Harley. Yulind, I'm 3 hours of farming away from the trench coat. Good job. You really want that, because it's all you've been talking about for the past week. I have to upgrade my PC before I can move up to 11. Your greed will be your downfall, Yulind. Oh, absolutely. But you know what? It'll be a glorious downfall. I'm riding out the train the whole way through. We are gonna go out in a blaze of fire. Did Haxie ever reveal how they wanted to be treated? Today specifically? No. Over time? Yes. I'm just gonna sit on 10 until incompatibility forces me to move. At which point I'll probably end up on Linux. Absolutely do not want AI integrated OS. You will never see me on Linux because I am too stupid for it. Who's Bobby? Why are you using his pins? Yulind, I'm only 3 hours. I hate butt. Yulind 2025. Harley love. The fucking 8-hour grind. Genuinely hoping AI implodes for W12, Windows 12. We can get back to something half decent again. Yeah, not like this, Sip. Disconnected. Server connection timed out. Reconnecting. Did I go through all my stories? Metroid Prime beaten. Okay, I have in my notes, no fast travel for Metroid Prime feels like it's important. It feels like for a Metroidvania or a Castlevania game, fast traveling is probably like, and I don't even know if it's in Castlevania games. It feels like fast travel should be not implemented. But at the same time, like, I hated not having it. When they had me running around for the Chozo artifacts, it was like... Did stream die? Are you there, Haxie? This is still working. Uh-oh. Okay, you just turned. Is stream dead? Works fine for me. I can't see chat at all. I feel like OBS just died. Oh, we are fine. Okay. Well, let me bring up creator dashboard then, I guess. And we'll go by stream manager. Both my Chatterino and OBS are like locked up. The last thing I see is Safi with the sip emote. But this works. Okay. Or does it? It says connecting to chat. Okay, to catch up. Linux, even though I'm finished, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. You will give your data to Copilot. 20-year-old game. Did you do holidays? We did not. Actually, thank you for reminding me. There's fast travel in most Metroidvanias. It's just to the area, not to exact locations, tiles. I would have thought the elevators had some fast traveling, but as far as I know, there was none in Metroid Prime. One of the reasons I won't get to 11, since it's hard-coded into it, whilst you can disable remove it on all 10. It all on 10. Yeah, I'm here, it's fine for me. Hi, Yuli. Oh, no, we are fine. Yulind thinks we're dead. Chatterino issue. Well, it's not just Chatterino, because also the chat in OBS. Yeah, most 2D Metroid games don't have fast travel. He's ignoring us. Yulind's in the ghost realm. Quick chat. Say the thoughts. Oh. Did it all just come back? It did. Before you comes back. Fusion ZM have fast travel. Do you count Dread as 2D? Like 50-50 for 2D Metroids? I would count that one as 2D. I was doing that last night multiple times. Dread I count as 2D. I don't know what the fast travel method is in Zero Mission. They don't all have fast travel, but it's not a foreign thing in Metroidvanias. Okay. ZM has screw attack blocks to get to diff areas as well as Jozodia. Fusion has the same exact thing. To answer the question though, treating away that the cuffs collar on my outfit get going to make you some coffee. Oh, shortcuts by fast travel, I mean teleportation. Yeah, I'm thinking teleportation. Now there's like Guild Wars teleportation where you can go anywhere, right? Like you are in a cave, you clear through that cave, and then you're like, okay, and then you teleport to a waypoint. You know, that's the thing you can do in Guild Wars. In other things, there's like Wind Waker fast travel, where you can go to specific points, but you can go to the... Well, I guess no, that's the same as Guild Wars, so driving the same system. And then there's like point to point. You can't teleport from anywhere, but like if you get to a waypoint, you can go to other waypoint. Bro, the weather is so nice today. Walks it is. Been absolute ping pong dog shit extremes lately. Yeah, I think Samus Returns 2 Remake was the first to have it. Metroidvania TP is like, okay, get to the statue, now choose one of the other 3 that are basically secluded, but closer than walking through whole map. Yeah, that's what I expected from Metroid Prime. And then it just like wasn't a thing for me. Well, I guess it wasn't a thing. I didn't want to open myself up to, there's no fast travel. And then 4 people were like, yeah, there was. You're just dumb. This is how post Dracula Chronicles Castlevania works as well. Yeah. There were definitely some moments where it was like, I would really appreciate fast travel, because like getting to the Phazon ruins, I actually don't know how to get to the Phazon ruins. I was going through the water section in the Talon Forest every fucking time to get to the Phazon ruins, and there has to be a faster way. There has to be a faster way that's like, go to the Magmore Caverns, walk through 2 rooms, and then go to the Phazon ruins. And I was just, like, it wasn't sticking in my mind. And so I was going through the entire water section. You know, that section of the game I hate the most. I went through it like 5 times just to get to the ruins. Or just to get to the mines. I can consider that all fast travel, though. It's just not Skyrim go exactly where you want point of view. Well, yeah, I think we all consider it fast travel. We're just, you know, there's subcategories of fast travel, right? There's teleport literally anywhere you want, teleport to waypoints from anywhere you want, and teleport waypoint to waypoint. Told you you'd still have a lot of water to go through. Yeah, no, you did, and didn't disbelieve. I didn't think you were lying. Dude, I'm still... Okay, this is weird. Chatterino has fixed and it's caught up now. OBS is caught up and my chat is working now. Now my stream manager is disconnected from chat. What the fuck is happening with Twitch right now? Of course I'm not lying, I'm a cat. They are a cat, estimate you. Also, wow. What kind of fucking cat elitism is this that cats are, or lions are no longer cats? Cats taking over. Heck whack-a-mole. Genuinely, like, the solution is now bugged. Now, it doesn't really matter too much because if Chatterino is working, we're golden. Lions are cats. Cats are not lions. Oh, but a lion could be a cat. Go back to my notes. Go back to my notes. Metroid Prime. Uma Season 2. Oh, Safi. Safi, I don't know if you were here when I was first talking about Uma. I watched 2 or 3 episodes of Season 2 last night. I saw Rice Shower be fucking weird and stalk Bourbon and then beat Bourbon, taking away her triple crown. They fucking underplayed that. Like, it seemed like they were building up this Bourbon subplot and then building up Rice Shower, and then it's just like, oh, Bourbon didn't get the triple crown. Just fucking Rice Showers took it from her. Okay. Like, they haven't shown Rice Shower say anything yet. Isn't Rice amazing? She's cute. She's cute. I don't know why she's stalking Bourbon yet. Kind of weird. Feel like she could just not have the hoodie on and look creepy and, you know, run up next to Bourbon and go, hey, do you mind if I train with you? I'll just try and keep up. Don't stop for me. And that'd be, she'd have a friend, but instead she's being weird and putting on the weird stalker hoodie. Literally the stalker hoodie. And then she's fucking takes the triple crown from her. Too shy? I guess. I really don't like Bourbon's trainer. That guy is so weird to me. I don't like him, and I don't like that she's like, of course I'll do anything for you, master. That's weirding me out. That's like, why are they doing this? Surprised you didn't see post-race stuff? So we only watched 2 or 3 episodes. The last thing I saw was Teo and McQueen having their talk at the house up in the mountains. That was the last thing we saw. Wild Jindahad bullshit. I've talked about that. Dr. Lupo cheated in a chess tournament. People want him banned. He admitted he was cheating and, looking at chat. And then people were like, no, you were cheating more. And he's like, yeah, I was. I was using a bot. Import your movies now. Guys, if there's any movies you want to watch, you got to import them. Or download them now. Because Trump is adding 100% tariff to foreign movies. Hollywood has just gotten too much control and power, and they're adding 100% tariffs to stop to get in the way of Hollywood. More on the production side, though, isn't it? I actually don't know. I've seen the very small conversation of 100% tariff on movies. And people are like, how do you put a tariff on a movie? What? And then I saw one person saying, this is a good thing. Hollywood has become way too liberal and whatnot and yada yada. And we got to stop, importing their shit as much and keep American values. And somebody was like, Hollywood's in North America, you dipshit. If production goes up, everything else goes up. They can make profit still. On the production side, though, isn't it? Tom Cruise said one thing about it and Trump backed down. Bro's fucking terrified him. Yeah, insane misunderstanding the situation by those movies. Hollywood is dead, though. There's so much, like... And admittedly, I'm not helping because I haven't looked into exactly what he's fucking talking about with 100% tariff on movies. Hollywood said that those people, not those movies. It's just one of those things. It's like, what the, what, huh, what? I try not to bring too many political stuff, but 100% tariff on movies seemed funny to me. Yeah, this is a topic to read again and bring up tomorrow because it's a big one, even if it's just really what the fuck at first glance. Okay. I just saw the surface of it and I was like, what do you fucking mean, huh? But yeah, no doubt somebody could write a dissertation on this and its effects. The last thing in my notes. It's a good topic because you can get into the state of film production. The last thing in my notes was a VTuber clip. This VTuber, I don't even know their name. She's playing Snake.io. So you guys know that little browser game where you start as a snake that's small and you eat orbs. They're these little glowing light bulbs. As you eat them, you get longer and longer. But if the front of your snake runs into another snake, you die and you turn into a line of lights. And anybody can then eat those. And the bigger you are, the longer of a trail you leave behind you for other people to run into. And so, Slither.io, that's it. This VTuber, she's playing it. And there is a giant snake around her. She's stuck in the coil of the snake that's basically waiting for her to give up and hit their side so that they turn into a bunch of orbs and this bigger snake can eat her. But she's also trapped in there with one of her viewers. And this viewer of hers, they're on the left, she's on the right. This viewer, he basically is making a circle, but he's got a indent on the top so that it's making a heart. And at the end of the heart, he runs into her, so it's next to her, and he turns into just a circle of lights in the shape of a heart. And then he types in his chat, for my Oshi! It's just fucking... I've never seen something like that in Slither.io where somebody dies as a heart. Oops, it linked them out. That's pretty good. It's... It was a great clip. He turns into a heart, and she immediately recognizes it and does the live 2D lean this way, laughing just oh my god, and it applies the filter with the hearts popping up and everything. It's so fucking cute. Ritual sacrifices for Yulind. Oi! Oi! We don't want sacrifices. We do not need that. That was my notes. Those 6 things. I feel like my notes have been very scarce the last 2 days because playing Metroid Prime, I have a lot less time to collect notes. Ah. Oh. Streams I was watching froze. Oh, no, just the one. What the? I saw somebody on a game that I did not expect to see them on. Um. GTA 6 trailer? Meat and Fuck Kingdom? Don't expose me. I I have been lost, ants. Meat and Fuck Kingdom? Huh? What? I did get linked the GTA 6 trailer. I'll be watching that on Thursday. Is it time? Is it time for the nap? I'm ready for a nap. Dude, when I was playing Sunday, when we were playing Metroid Prime Sunday, we didn't take our nap, and I was immediately tired. We're like 1 to 2 hours into Metroid Prime, and my eyelids were heavy, and I was like, fuck, dude. Do I really have to, like, cancel this after 4 hours because I'm too tired? I fucking hate this. But we got through it, right? We got through, you know, that initial tiredness and hit the second win. And we went 16 hours. And I was like, I was ready to not end. Like, we ended at 1 a.m., 16 hours into the stream, and I was like, I'm not even tired. I want to keep going. But I knew I wasn't going to finish in that time. I actually might have, but I think we only went for, no, I think we did like 7 hours yesterday. So I wouldn't have finished before stream. At least not with having time to fucking, like, sleep and prepare for the next day. Where are we going? Where's a good place to go? There's a lot of people live. I just have to decide. Bye chat, bye streamer. Bye ants, I hope work goes fast. My bed. Ivy going bed is now 3:40 a.m. Yeah? Yeah? What the? Lean forward in the collider. Does it look weird for you guys? No. The collider is so weird on this fucking couch. Good job today. I'm looking at my overlay. It's just kind of like lined up with you. Hi, Big Deck. Thanks, Yulind. Have a good evening. Thanks for stream. Tales of Vesperia tonight. We'll be playing Tales of Vesperia with Cairo and Eris tonight. Repo tomorrow. Tales of Vesperia Thursday. Your chat with Core Friday. The plan. Yeah. I gotta pick somewhere. I gotta pick somewhere to go. Oh. That's an option, but I'm not going there. I don't remember the last time we raided Isu. We could go there. Play an abiotic fact. How long have they been? 5 hours? Thanks for streaming. You're cute. Thank you. Hi. Good today? Thank you. Ugh. 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 That's not Twitch safe. Now that I'm looking at it, there's a poster on the wall that's like, oh, that I could avoid showing that. Behavior. Look at me. Oh, I didn't realize how far away I was from. Auto level pitch. Anchor. Okay. Can I not jump over this railing? Really? Ah. Okay. Blah. Let's see. Flash social. Unrecognized. It's exclamation. God damn it! I do that every day. Every day I have to do it. I fuck it up. Flash raid. Isu. Press. You get to make sure you take it all off for sleeves. I see card counter poster. What do you mean take it all off? Thank you everybody for keeping me company. We did, oh, I didn't change the distance. That's what I forgot to do earlier. What was it? 5.5 miles? Hell yeah. Not for you, don't worry, but you also, oh, for Haxie. We did 5.5 miles. Tales of Vesperia tonight. Yeah, I'm tired. We're gonna take a nap. Go say hi to Isu. They're playing Abiotic Factor. I love you. Bye.